Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. It's Captain Coder here on this beautiful, what is today? Tuesday. Beautiful Tuesday. It's a little weird because I'm not doing Edge Tuesday today. We're not doing data structures and algorithms today. So my brain can't quite handle it. But Jern Jam is going to, hang on, I should have closed this. Don't look at this. You didn't see. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. Oh, I'm so sorry, board spaces. Am I too loud, folks? Am I too loud? Am I popping the ears? Oh, crud. Hang on. The desktop audio is not properly configured. I'm so sorry. How's that? The desktop audio had music turned up in the intro. Yeah. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry I had that. It should be almost no music in the actual stream here. Since we had guests here, I wonder if you'd use the new XKCD. Oh, it's so good, Smap. It's so good. Since we were doing community showcase, I've got to reset my desktop audio filter. So I hope it was okay. I hope I didn't kill anyone's ears. But welcome back, everybody. We got so many people here. Sidyan, as always, thank you for being first, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being first, not only in the chat today, but you were first. You've been first. You've been first since the first time you ever stood up and said hello. Sidyan, you've been here so long. I appreciate you, my friend. For anyone who doesn't know, Sidyan is our 1,000th follower, which is insane to me. So Sidyan, I'm so glad you're here. We also have Nerd Waffle. Nerd Waffle, I hope you're having a great time, my friend. I hope things are going well. You know, I know you're busy. I know we got a lot of stuff going on, but I appreciate you taking the time when you can hop in here, chat with us, hang out with the crew. So happy to have you here. And W Giorgio, is it okay if I just call you Giorgio? I don't know what the best thing to call you, but W Giorgio, thank you so much for being here. I know you said you're working on a card game as well. If you have links to what you're working on, feel free to share them, Giorgio. I think I gave you permission. If they don't work, you might get banned for like 10 seconds, or timed out. I don't, banned isn't right. I think the timeout works, like I banned you and then unbanned you. I don't know how things work. Look. Giorgio, I'm so glad you're here, my friend. Happy to have you. We also got Ryan K. Hawkins. Ryan, welcome back. Ryan, I want to say I appreciate you so much. Usually I'm 1,000, but today I'm first. That's right, Sidyan. Ryan, I appreciate you so much. You know, folks, I am just kind of overwhelmed with. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little emotional here. It's been so much fun. You guys know that I just started streaming. I know I say I just started streaming in December, but I feel like I'm so new to streaming, so I'm still learning a ton of stuff. And the support that everyone out there has given me just makes me kind of emotional. It's been awesome. Saturday's showcase was insane. I've been keeping my viewer count off so that like my brain doesn't get off on it. But we had at one point there was 270 people at the showcase on Saturday. We had over I think it was like 1,200 unique viewers or something. That when everything was said and done, just blows my mind how awesome. Look, we couldn't do. You guys are amazing. You guys are there. I am just here because I've been wanting to make this. The showcase happened. Thanks, Draco, for letting me know. Draco, oh, is that you, Draco? Are you Draco the Boozler? Or are you just Draco? Are you a different Draco? Because I haven't seen Draco the Boozler in a while. Draco, it's so nice to see you. How have you been, my friend? It's so nice. Sorry, folks. I'm getting emotional over here. I just want to say thank you, guys. You guys are all amazing. And I love having you here, and you guys make my mornings so much fun when I can get up here and do some stuff. But Ryan, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Lance, you as well. Thank you so much for joining us last time. You are amazing. Draco, no worries. I just wanted to make sure it was the same Draco, and I'm so glad you're back. I'm so glad to see you again. Board Spaces, welcome back. I'm glad you like the music. This music is Stream Beats by Harris Heller, royalty-free Stream Beats. Royalty, I think it's royalty-free music. Anyway, it's music that I can play on stream without worrying about DMCA'd, getting in trouble for playing music that I'm not allowed to. Stream beats, amazing stuff, incredible music over here. So if you're a streamer, if you make videos that you want to post on YouTube and you want music that you don't have to worry about getting in trouble for, Stream Beats is an excellent resource for that. Smab, I'm so happy you're back as well. Smab, I hope you're doing well. This XKCD cracked me up so much. And then did you read the hidden text? If you can't read it, here's the hidden text. You can leave at any time through the door over there. It's a Louisville door, so you'll need to find a compatible knob. No, don't be silly. That one is a Lexington knob. Of course it won't fit. The compatibility issues here is just so funny to me. I love it. ISO versus ANSI. Anyone doesn't know, ISO cables versus ANSI cables. Standards cables. This stuff is awesome. Yeah, so anyway, sorry, this is it, Smab, is this an old person joke? Is this an old person? Did you ever do Unreal Engine? Draco asks. WJ says, Krasnut has great card gaming. Kickstarter, absolutely. We were promoting it on Saturday. Krasenstein joined us for a community showcase. If you guys haven't seen Krasenstein, be sure, here, check out this. Look at this. Look at this card game here. World of Grimm. We got a Kickstarter going on. We can make it happen. We can make it happen here, folks. Making a lot of progress over there. World of Grimm, incredible looking card game. Be sure to check it out. Click that link. Click that link, folks. We're gonna get there. We are we're almost there. 36% of the way, over a third of the way there on this Kickstarter, folks. Folks, if you didn't know, on Kickstarter, yeah, that's right, Magic Karos, include coffee.h. Look, we got our bean water, folks. If you only pay if we make it. You only pay if you make it. So check out this game, check out the demo. There's a demo you got to go download the demo, play it, check it out. If you like what you see, consider pledging for only $12, folks. For only $12, you can get in there, get a copy of the game, and you get some exclusive cards. So if you like collectible card games, we're making a card game today, this week for Jern Jam. But if you like collectible card games, if you want fast-paced, if you like fantasy, if you like the World Brothers Grimm stuff, check it out. Just go. Look, you're not going to be disappointed. Not going to be disappointed. We love ourselves some Krasenstein over here. Yeah, Smap, thank you for being here. Krasenstein, thank you. Dramulks, welcome back. How are your endeavors in the world of Unreal, Dramulks? I want to know how it's going. And G, welcome back. G, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope things are going well for you. And happy Tuesday to you, of course. Happy Tuesday to you, of course. Volcara, I don't know if I always say it wrong. I always have good, look, Volcara. I didn't write them. This is just the most recent one. I didn't write them. I just selected one. It's beautiful. I've been I've been reading XKCD for how long? For since I was in high school, I think. It's been around a while. Amazing stuff. Fantastic. Look, go check out XKCD. You won't be disappointed. There's something there for everyone. Eileen Rude. I'm so glad you're here, my friend. I hope you're having a beautiful day. And then we got Magic Karos. thank you for the include coffee, my friends. Folks, if you need a moment, go get yourself your bean water. Maybe you're on a caffeine-free endeavor, but that bean water is so good. Look, folks. This stream is brought to you by Don Francisco's Butterscotch Toffee Coffee. Get yours today at any number of locations. Actually, we're not sponsored, folks. We're not sponsored, but I do love me some Don Francisco coffee. Rex Riker, welcome back to the stream, my friend. Now I wish you had a name that was difficult to pronounce. Look, RX Reeker. RX Reeker, is that how we pronounce it? RX Reeker? Let me know if that's how we pronounce it. If it's not how we pronounce it, I'm happy to correct it there for you. But thank you so much for being here, RX Reeker. Happy to have you aboard. All right, folks, what are we doing today? What's the captain doing? That's more on brand, I know. Look, it's so embarrassing that I can't pronounce any names. You'd think I'd be better at it. What are we working on today? Well, folks, the Jern Jam 2 is going on today, hosted by the incredible Irish John over on stream. If you guys aren't checking out Irish John, give Irish shout out to Irish John Games. Give Irish John Games some love. Draco, you gotta head out. Sorry if I missed your chat there. You aren't live on YouTube. Yeah, Draco, I can't be live on YouTube anymore. If you gotta head out, my friend, just remember to keep coding, keep growing, being the best you can be. You're welcome back anytime, my friend. It's nice to see you. But folks, be sure to give Irish John Games some love. We are gonna be doing some Jern jamming. I spent a lot of time, so the theme of this one is some assembly required, and so I've gone through a couple different game ideas there. There's the auto what's happening, so there you go. We have about 10 days, really 11 days left if we count that leftover, because anyway, we got about 11 days left to get something done for this. Some assembly required. My first idea was a game where you had to write MIPS assembly, where you had to give you some broken MIPS assembly, and then you have to fix it. And I decided that game wasn't fun. I decided that game wasn't really a game. It was more of a chore. Yeah, so I decided not to do that one. That one was exactly Magic Carlos. It was going to be way too much work. And everyone's gonna hate it anyway. And I was gonna have to build like an assembly interpreter at the very least, like an IDE in the game, and then an actual game around it. I don't think anyone would have had fun with that. So I was going, okay, what can I do differently? And so then I started going like, well, maybe not to talk about the Unity controversy, but I was kind of thinking of making a game engine assembler where you're like the CEO of a company and people come in and they're trying to request features for a game. This one I decided not to do because I think it would be too controversial maybe, and I don't know if it would be that fun. But people have a game that they want to make, and you have to assemble a game engine and also attach a pricing model to the game engine so that way your company can make money. I decided not to do that one. Again, I think the idea would have been really funny, but maybe not an actual fun game and kind of painful. And then I keep having to talk about all the Unity drama, but I think that'd be really, really fun. So we didn't do that. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a game where I'm gonna make a card game where you're assembling racing cars. So my project here is called Assembly Racer, and that one didn't work out. But let's open up what I'm doing here. So I'm on my 4th iteration. I was gonna make a card game where if you ever played Robo Rally, it's gonna be inspired by Robo Rally, where you're gonna have assembly instructions on cards, and you'd place those onto vehicles, and those vehicles would execute those instructions. It seemed like that was gonna be way too much to implement. So then I said, okay, you know what? We're gonna implement a really dumb. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna implement a really dumb game that and make all the art. So normally I don't make any of my art. So we're gonna create a poorly implemented deck building game. I'm gonna do all the art, probably all the music, and just have it be a terrible card game, but have a lot of fun making this art. So it's inspired, such an artist, man. Look at this. Look, I'm really proud of this one. Here. So it's been going really well. The art's coming along. I'm really enjoying the art, the art of arting. But the idea is, if you haven't played a deck building game, it's a game in which during gameplay you add cards to your deck as you're playing. You're going to be adding cards. So you start off with a base deck. You're going to start off with a base deck of a couple things, but the premise is you're assembling adventurers. So some assembly is required. You got to assemble your team of adventurers on your quests, and and then you gotta do some stuff with it. That's from Dragon's Lair. What's from Dragon's Lair, Smab? Which one's from Dragon's Lair? I missed it. But the I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Legendary. So I have this game, or I used to have this game. I don't know. I think I had many years ago. I had a bad breakup. I don't know if it was a bad breakup. It wasn't a good breakup, and a good chunk of my game collection was split. And maybe I should say our game collection at the time. Anyway, during that breakup, I think I may have lost this game. I have a box of it over here, but I think there's Magic cards in there. Legendary Marvel card game. So I'm taking inspiration from this game. So I'm going to try and take inspiration from this game. I love this game. Legendary is a card game that is it's a collaborative deck building game. So it's not versus. All right. So the idea is you have, let me see, can I get a bigger picture here? Come on, give me a big picture. Give me a big picture. This might be big enough. The idea is that you have this deck of hero cards. So that's the premise I'm going with. You're going to select your heroes to be in a deck here. Select your heroes to be in a deck. Yeah, IKEA the game. Someone said that's right. IKEA the game. That sounds hilarious. And so you wish you could see the big picture, Nerd Waffle. Yeah. So we have these are characters you can acquire. You can add them to your deck, right? You can add them to your deck. This here is sort of like as enemies come out. So I'm going to keep it fantasy theme. Why won't, there it works. You have a villain deck over here. That's going to be sort of like your dungeon deck. Different monsters you're going to encounter in a dungeon. And they sort of move down this track to the end. We're going to have sort of a boss monster over here. So instead of a mastermind, we're going to have a boss monster that you're trying to defeat. And so every card has can do attacks, maybe some special abilities. I'm going to try and keep the special abilities limited. But my idea is not to come up with my own entire game mechanics, but to sort of try and implement some of these. Dragon's Lair. I've played Dragon's Lair. You're saying that this character is what was the main character's name? You're saying that my art here, this is the Dragon's Lair guy? Sorry so I know what Dragon's Lair is. I've played it. I used to have it. Dirk. Yeah. Dirk from Dragon's Lair. You're saying this is Dirk? This guy is Dirk? Yeah, I loved Dragon's Lair in the arcade. The game I remember when I was a kid, the game seemed a lot cooler than it is now. This game I feel like is not particularly replayable. But yeah, so we're going to try and implement a game like this. Every card has, it can do some damage. So let's go look at the cards. So let me show you what I have so far. So this is going to be the base set of adventures. This is the base set of adventures. I got to make some enemies now. But we got a wizard type character. We have a fighter, a knight type character. This guy is supposed to be a rogue. This guy is supposed to be like a thief rogue type character. This guy is like a half orc brawler barbarian type character. And so every character is going to have 4 different cards. This is inspired from Legendary's game mechanics. Each card's going to have 4 different cards in it. The deck will be made up of several. There's like a common. There's 2 commons, an uncommon, and a rare. Right. So there's 2 of them are common. So I think it's 5 of 5, 4. 3 and 1 or something is how the deck's built up. And the idea is to try and assemble a deck as you're playing of what cards are available to you. So we got to implement all of the rules for a card game to make that work out for us. And so that's what we're working on today. I have some silly art here. Your deck's going to start out with 5 of these. I got to make it. All right. So let's start off by drawing out a basic. All right, so your starter deck. Let's create the item for your starter deck. Your starter deck's gonna have 5 coins in it, and is that right? So and a couple of guys that can attack. Every turn an enemy comes out. Where's my whack? My Wacom. Here we go. So I'm going to show you my art, my if we can call it a process. I'm going to show you my art process here. So I need to make, I'm going to make an enemy here. So I just start off, and I was playing out with different fonts here. Playing out with different fonts. I'm going to make some art here, folks. So to make the art fit, I get my base here. This is how I do it. I get my base here. I'm going to turn on the pencil tool. I'm using a Wacom. A Wacom. I call it a Wacom. It's a little drawing pad I have here that'll interact here, and these create vector graphics, which is pretty cool. But we're gonna do our basic deck here. Our basic deck's gonna be a card that provides one attack, and so we're gonna draw that in there. I kind of want it to just be a. Oh, we have some garbage in here. Hang on. Seems to be some garbage in here. Is there garbage in here? What's in here? Control G. No, it wants me to select that. But anyway, I'll draw it off to the side, and then I'm gonna put it in there. Draw it off to the side, and then we'll put it in there. Whack-a-mole. Yeah, that's right. Wacom, Wacom. I don't know, folks. How do we pronounce this word? Wacom drawing tablet. How would you pronounce this? I say Wacom, Wacom. How to pronounce it? Who knows? Who knows how words are formed? Words are hard. So basically, I just want to have like a little foot soldier. Why is this not? What's going on here? Why is my Wacom? My Wacom's not working. Wacom. It's like wanting to switch. Am I clicking a button on it? Hang on, I'm gonna try unplugging and replugging it. Oh no! Madness. Let's try replugging it back in. Word input goes in brain, words get outputted. True story. Okay, there we go. Now I can draw. So I like using this here to draw, and I'm going for. Look, I'm not much of an artist, but I'm going for sort of an MS Paint-ish type thing. So I think for the basic attack, I'm just gonna have a fist with like holding a sword, here, and so we're gonna see if we can do that. So I want to have a sword coming down like this, and so I'm just drawing it out. And I'm trying really hard not to be too critical of the art, because I think part of the fun of this is that the art is kind of not great here. It's stylized in what we call the terrible style. Here. And so we're just gonna have a basic attack here. I'm gonna add in some fingers like that. All right. And then we add a thumb onto it. Thumb needs to go on one of these sides here. So is this where a thumb would go? Is that where a thumb would go? Well, we can add a little bit more of the sword here. And down. Not saying that I'm a good artist or anything, but the terrible style fits my brand pretty well. All right, so now I can come in and I can adjust some of these lines just a little bit. This line here is just a little bit too far, so I can grab that, pull it back up here. I do like the bleed over a little bit, but we can play around with that. So this is gonna be our basic attack here. And now I'm just gonna come in, I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna add some colors. So the color I'm gonna add here is I'm gonna make the sword gray. I'm gonna make the hilt a darker gray. I'm gonna make my fingers what color should I make the fingers? A pinkish color. I don't look. This color is not good. We'll make this a brown here, or brownish. Maybe we'll make it an orange color here. We'll zoom in here on this as well. Boop. There we go. So there we go. We got our basic attack. Maybe our basic attack is literally just this sword that we made before. The idea here is to not make anything that good. So this is just gonna be our basic attack. I grouped that in there. I'm gonna slap this into the center of this card here. Boop, shrink it down like so. Oh, there's a little bit of white in here that we gotta fix. Ungroup that. Why is that going when I group it? Oh, I know why. I need to, all right, hang on, let's select this. I actually need to turn this into a path so that it actually is scalable. When I was scaling before, it wasn't scaling properly. So now this is infinitely scalable. I can make it as big or as small as I want. That's the power of the vector. Vector graphics, folks. If you're not familiar with vector graphics, it's awesome. Awesome, infinitely scalable. Let's rotate this slightly. Boop. This is going to be our basic attack here. Okay, and let's just align this in the center of the card. Center. Oh, not to page, to largest. Biggest object. Center, center. There's my basic attack. Let's group it. And then the size of these, what is the size supposed to be? The size of this is 63 wide. 63 wide. So if I just grab that, scale it down to 63 wide. Boom, I have it the right size here. Add it up here to my other cards. And then I'm just gonna export it. Export it, let's get it into Unity here. So Control-Shift-E lets me export 300 DPI, and we're gonna export this as, come into my project folder here, some assembly required, assets, sprites, cards, create a new folder for this one here, basic deck, add that in like so, and this is gonna be a basic attack. Add it in, boom, we got that done. We're gonna come over to Unity. We're gonna create that card. We're gonna add that card in as a basic card here. So I have my card, I created a scriptable object here for doing this. So there's two things that I'm using here. Scriptable object is gonna define the cards themselves. And then there's a card controller, which I attached to it. I have this prefab here, which is a card controller. I can actually swap out my card data here. So let's say I want to add a new card in here. Get my card open. Properties on this. Have this card open. When I swap this in, so I have a card called Clobber. When I put it on here, it swaps out. We can see that card as we swap them out. So now I just got to make a copy, or make a card data here for my basic attack. Create a, where are you? Where are you? Assembly. Oh yeah, I called my game assembly. Card data, and it's going to be basic attack. Okay, and we're just going to call this one attack. It's going to have one attack. It's going to cost 0. This is a card that's just in your deck. It costs 0. In fact, it's kind of a card you don't want in your deck, and it's the basic attack here. Has no abilities, and so broken, and now we got that card, attack. All right, here's our attack card. This title, I can change it here. The symbol down here represents how much attack it does, and then it shows the art on it here. At some point, we might, if we have time, we might clean up, make our cards a little bit fancier. That's what we got so far. So we got our basic attack. So create a folder here. It's going to be our base deck. I'm going to put basic attack in our base deck. And then the other card we need is our basic gold card, which I haven't done. So I'm going to duplicate this here. I'm just going to rename this rather than basic attack, just attack. And then gold. All right, so gold is something you have in your inventory. And so we'll swap this out. I think I have a gold card. Is it coin? Let's see if we can find it here. There should be a coin image. I might not have imported it yet. Sprites, cards, bitmap. It's just not renamed properly yet. This is going to be our gold. This will be a chest like that. The card here, let's come back to our card data. Our base deck here, gold. This one's going to be gold. It has 0 attack. It has 1 gold attached to it. You can use it to buy stuff. And the image is going to be our gold image here. So now if we want to test out what that's going to look like in our game, we can just swap it in there. So gold counts as 1 gold. Crash and I looking into doing a Crash Jam. Last weekend of September would be the 17th. The last weekend of September is the 17th. That's not true. That's not true. I think you're just looking at the wrong month. Do you mean last weekend of what? I'm confused. Crash. Crash Jam 17. Crash Jam 17. Last weekend of September. Good luck. Jern Jam's will be ending on the 29th. If anyone isn't doing Jern Jam, if anyone is a jamaholic, you should do it. Crash, unfortunately, I won't be able to join at that time. As much as I would love to, I'm going to be exhausted from the Jern Jam, I'm sure. And then I'm also on a trip. I have to prep for a trip I'm doing this week here. But yeah, good luck with your Crash Jam. If you got links to it, feel free to post them. Owen Codes, welcome back to the stream, my friend. Random, one weekend only, and are totally randomized. Awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing what people make. We hosted a jam. It was huge. Like, maybe not. It was large. Let's say no. Let's say it was a medium-sized jam. It felt huge to me. The only jam I've ever hosted, the first jam I've hosted. We'll be doing another Learn You a Game jam at some point. All right. So we have gold. I need to create. Basically, I'm building out my cards here. I need to create a basic enemy that we can use. I also need to make a wound card. I have the image I'm going to use for wound, but I haven't turned it into a card. So I'm going to turn this into a card next. So if you have a wound in your deck, Owen, how you doing, my friend? I'm so glad you're here with us on this beautiful Tuesday. I know we normally don't do, I normally do an Edu Tuesday, but today we are doing, how wide are these supposed to be? How wide are these? I think 60 was the max. Let's see what happens if I make this 60. 60 is going to be too big, isn't it? 55, I think, is how wide it needs to be. 55. Doing good. Glad to be back. Got a new job and internet feels amazing. Congratulations on your new job, Owen. I'm glad your internet feels amazing for being amazing. 50 points, Owen. Congratulations on your new job. Look, I know it's not much, but it is almost the least I can do is give you 50 points. 50 points is going to be a wound card. So we're going to group that together. We're going to export this as a wound. Go ahead and I'm going to make a copy of this so we just have a basic card outline floating around here. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you got a new job. Getting work can be tough. These days, finding a job sounds awful right now. I was on the platform formerly known as Twitter, and someone was posting about how easy it is to find a job, and I was just like, you're speaking from such a privileged place. They're talking about how many emails they get from recruiters and stuff along those lines, and I was going, so I'm in a boat where I also get emails from recruiter, but I don't think that's a very normal place to be. They were trying to make an argument that if you're not able to get a job, it's your fault. It's not the job market's fault, but like all of the data is showing that it is. The job market's terrible right now. Getting a job that pays something is very difficult. Anyway, rambling, controversial. We're gonna go with a wound here. Export that. We're gonna make a wound card. This card is special in that it's just sort of takes up a spot in your deck. You don't want these here, so we're gonna duplicate this. We're gonna make a wound card here, wound. Okay. And then in our inspector, we're gonna update this to be our wound art. I think that's the right one, wound. And it has nothing, it's just 0, 0, 0. This is a card you don't want in your deck. When you take damage in this game, when you get wounds in this game, these fill up your deck. You don't want these in your deck, so when you take wounds, your deck gets full. There's going to be a deck of these, I think 20. I think there's going to be 20 wounds in the whole game. And if you run out of wound, if the wound deck runs out, you lose. If the wound deck, if you were to gain a wound and the wound deck is empty, you lose. That's going to be the rule in the game, I believe. Nerdwell says, I don't know about other people areas, but it seems companies want ready experts without allowing people to work hard, learn, improve. That is the challenge. If you already are pretty qualified for jobs, yeah, it's easy to get a job. It's a huge investment for a company to hire someone at an entry level because they don't know how it's going to work out. It's kind of a gamble in some ways. And so companies would much rather hire someone that already has the experience. Owen says, I found it difficult to get my junior developer. All the developer jobs are looking for senior developers, no junior roles going, which annoys the heck out of me because I put in so much effort to learn stuff. No one's hiring, felt like wasted effort. Yeah, I completely, look, I have not had that experience personally, but I know so many people that do. Basically, I think the way I overcame it, and I'm not entirely sure, is I did a bunch of freelancing stuff for really cheap, a bunch of really, really cheap freelancing stuff. But I was like 15, 16 years old when I was doing it. I didn't need the money. At some point, you only have people left without experience. Yeah, so I think companies sort of say, well, another company, I'm gonna let another company hire someone, take their risk. I'm gonna let a bigger company take that risk, and I kind of get that. But yeah, it's tough. And from someone who has hired people on the junior side, it really is a risk. It really is a risk. It can be very expensive to hire someone and have it not work out. I always tell people while you're in school, and this isn't always possible, while you're in school, maybe you don't go to school, some people are self-taught. Internships are invaluable. Invaluable, that feels weird. Internships are incredibly valuable. Invaluable means that they are so valuable that you can't put a price on it. Is that what, am I using the word correctly? Someone correct me. I feel like internship is so valuable to have on your resume to get that junior. I think that's what worked well for me is I did internships. I did a bunch of freelancing work. I proved myself, but my pay was really low. Yeah, so I did internship work a lot when I was in school. Again, not everyone has that ability because some people have families, some people have kids, some people have other responsibilities, people they got to take care of and look out for. And so it's just it can be a really, really tough challenge. I think getting an internship is also a competitive spot as well. I know people who struggle with that as well. 1 second, folks. I need to check something out. Give me a second here. Making sure my desktop doesn't have anything on it that I shouldn't be sharing with you guys. Okay, we're good. I had a work message pop up, and I just needed to make sure that I closed that program so it wasn't going to show up on screen on accident. Java Source X. How are you? How are you? Folks, look at that beautiful, I need to get one of those. That beautiful game developer tag. No, folks, I don't know why my Twitch thing is showing up in light mode. It's driving me crazy. Crazy. Don't let the pay you inexperience though. Yeah, if you can get paid internships for sure. I was just going to say, why on earth is that like? I don't know. So check it out. Watch. Let me show you. So here is my control panel. Here's my control panel. If I do the pop out, it pops out in light mode. It's driving me crazy. That's new. That was not the thing. Don't let them pay you an exposure. Oh, gee, I actually knew what you meant. Don't let them pay you an exposure. Yeah. A paid internship, if you can get any level of paid an internship, you should. I actually think unpaid internships are not quite immoral, but kind of immoral. I don't know how I feel about it completely. I don't know. I haven't. Look. I don't know what to say. Moonray Murray, welcome back. Moonray, how is your game coming along? Are you still working on the I want to call it a horde game. I forget what it's called. Not a bullet hell, but like you have a zillion things on the screen. And we got Redmer here too. Redmer, how you doing? How is your adventures? You're doing Tailwind? Are you still working with Tailwind, Redmer? Bullet Heaven, a wave shooter. Yeah, Bullet Heaven game. Oh, would that be good? Vampire Survival clone? I think that might be a good one. I'm calling it a Horde roguelike. Roguelite or roguelite? There's a difference. Don't look. Be careful who you say. Look, I'm not gonna judge you. Light. I was gonna say, but some people, I've been scolded. I've been scolded for calling things roguelikes before. You got to be careful with that. Not here. Look, this is a safe Moonray. This is a safe space. People can say things incorrectly here, and hopefully no one's gonna get too upset. IDNT, welcome back, my friend. IDNT, how you doing? I like Rogue. Rogue's a good game. How you doing, IDNT? One of my best friends was playing, Castle of the Winds. Castle of the Winds. Oh man, this game was, I didn't realize, I think this might have been one of my first roguelikes at Castle of the Winds 2. There's a sequel. For Windows 3.1, Windows 3.x, this game, a friend of mine has been playing this on stream. If you guys like retro games, one of my good friends, Hash Valentine. Let's make sure I'm doing it right. Twitch, Hash Valentine. I think that's how we do it. I'm gonna give Hash Valentine. I see I was gonna spell it wrong. One of my friends here does retro games on Twitch. Kind of got me into Twitch, but he's been playing Win 3.1 shareware. If you want to see old school games, he's playing Castle of the Winds. This game, he on an actual Windows 3.1 computer. So he built an old computer and he's doing video capture on it. He's playing on an actual computer. I think it's like maybe a 486, 386. But he's playing Castle of the Winds. Fun stream. Go check him out if you like that stuff. Let's see. Redmerge says. Yes, but I'm starting to regret it. You're forgetting. I like the idea, but the execution has left me intrigued. With Tailwind, yeah, I've heard good things, but I've heard in larger projects, it's not as good. It's good of a tool as it like sets out to be initially. Shadowless, you can click wheel icon at the bottom of pop-out to get dark mode toggle. Shadowless dev. Am I just dumb? Where's the pop-out? Dark mode. Dark mode. All right, so hang on. Let me read that chat again. It says you can click wheel icon at the bottom, get a dark mode. Dark mode. Dark mode. I can't find it. Where is the dark mode? Maybe that's a BTTV extension. Sad. Shadowless for trying. Shadowless for trying points. Add Shadowless 50 points for trying to help me. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so bright and it blinds me. All right, folks. We got our base. We got an attack. We got a base. Chat appearance. Oh, there's a chat appearance. Let's check it out. Chat appearance. Chat appearance. All right, chat appearance. All right, so if I click here and I come up to chat appearance, I can make it big. No, too big. Readable colors. Why would I want readable colors off? Timestamps, replies, set fonts, better TTV settings. Oh boy, I'm gonna pull that over here just in case there's something horrible about that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Proton! Well, I'm so glad you're here, Proton. Proton. Let's give you a shout out. Proton! Folks, if you guys don't know the incredible Proton... Look, attention all lurkers. Attention all lurkers. We have a legend in our midst. The incredible Proton Fig is an astounding Commodore 64 coding guru, musician, graphician. He does it all. Gotta go check out that stream, Proton. If you'd like, we can check out. Look, Proton, would now be a good time to check out your game on stream? I can't believe I missed it. If you want, I can do it now, or we can save it for the next showcase. What would you prefer, Proton? How you been, my friend? I hope you're doing well. I know things aren't always the best, but I hope you're getting by as best as you can. And things are as good as they can be. And we also got Dragon Spirit Games. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Dragon Spirit. She said, I missed the positivity streams. Well, I'm glad you're here, my friend. I'm glad you are here. Moonray says, I partially... Proton, I'm excited about your racing game. It looks awesome. Moonray says, I partially learned Unity's ECS dots and job system, coded my game in Unity and C#, but also converted to C# and Godot, and also DScript. I have decided I'm going to finish the project in GDScript. Also, I'm starting a new project. You sound like me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing a million different products. Let's go ahead and do it now. Let's do it now before I forget, because I think I don't know how I missed it last time. I had everything pulled up to do it. Let's do it now. Oops, I killed something. Hang on, folks. Hang on. Are we still, can people still hear me? I think OBS is still running. I'm not sure. Am I still here? I did Control W, which just starts closing windows. Let's check out escape room here. Let's open up Vice here. Someone tell me, am I still on stream? Give me a thumbs up or something in stream. Awesome, awesome. There's a massive storm going on around here. I almost blew out my clothes. Picking up daughter from school. All right, thank you guys. I like, oh no. Let's get this open here. File. Is there a recent open? Otherwise, I have to go find the file again. Attach here. I'll just go find it. 1 second. I think it's in my August showcase folder here. 1 second. Or downloads. Alt O. Does it show the last option? Cartridges. Hang on. This is how I did it before. I think here we go. I have it right here. Let's just drop it in. Boom. All right, you guys ready? You ready for this? This is a C64 game created. Oh, do Alt O. Okay. I got to do Alt O. This is how I've done it before. Display. Host display. So what is the idea of this jam? You have to create a poorly designed deck building and poorly designed deck building. Vic. Okay. Proton's the expert here. We got Vic. All right. And then you want me to swap out one of these options? Unfiltered. Filtered. Unfiltered. Got it. Okay, unfiltered. Sorry, I'm a slow one. We found it though. Unfiltered. Let me know when we're ready. Are we ready? Render filter. Okay. Any other settings I should turn on here? Color Pepto EXT. Color Pepto EXT. NTSC. Pepto EXT. I don't see a Pepto EXT extended. Is that something I'm doing? Old pal. Got it. Boom. Okay. All right. We got it. Proton, thank you for guiding me through this process. Thank you for guiding me through. Oh, and let me hit 1 sec. Let me click the highlight button here so I can have a reminder of this. Where's my highlight button? Highlight. Add marker. There it is. Okay. And let's go ahead and add a marker. Escape room. All right. Close. Click save on exit. Save settings on exits. Okay. And then close it. All right. I'm going to need to reload the game, right? Pause. Where's pause? Where do I get to pause here? Preferences, load. Never mind. Okay. Should I reload? Should I exit Vice and reopen it just to reload? Quit. Okay. All right, let's open this bad boy back up. Old school coder, how are you? All right, Proton, we ready to? Can I just drag it in? We ready to go? We ready to go here? I think we're ready to go. C64 from Old School Coder. That's right. We're looking at the legendary Proton Figs escape room game. Really, really cool stuff. We're gonna see how bad I am at it. Have you tried one of mine, Old School Coder? I don't think I've. If you make C64 games, I don't think I have. Please do share it on the Discord. And then also, if you want to share it on the showcase next time, I'd love to check it out. All right, Proton, I'm going to load it in here. And if you need me to stop, just let me know. All right, so we're adding it in here. Boom. Make it big. Here. All right, so I think I have my... Oh, I don't think my... Do I have to configure joysticks? This didn't save. Configure key set here. Hang on. North, east, south, west. Boom. And fire needs to be backspace. There we go. Juan, thank you for that. It's my Descent First Edition is my favorite game of all time. All right, let's load the game. Oh, Alt D. All right, we weren't ready yet. Hang on. think the audio is gonna get, oh, to go full screen. Thank you, Proton. Thank you for that. We're full. The game's loading. Get ready for some epic music too. I can turn it up. Hang on. Let me get my desktop audio going. Proton made all of this music too, which is incredible. I love Proton's music. How's the volume? Is it too loud? Can you guys hear it? I don't want it to be too overbearing, but I want you guys to be able to hear it. Let me know, how's the volume? How's the volume? A little loud? Okay. How's that? How's that? Any better? Still too loud? I can turn it down just a little bit more. All right. Try there. Good. Okay. All right. We're gonna try it there. Ascertainment says it's good. One says can't wait to play it with my kids. Have 2 expansion Heroes Quest olds. I love Hero Quest. If you haven't played Dragon Strike is also a game that got me into it. We'll take a look at some of that stuff in a moment here. All right. This game is Escape Room by Proton Fig. My keys don't seem to be working. Hang on. Did I not configure it? I must not have hit save. Configure joysticks. Yeah, I didn't hit save. Wait, what's going on here? I need to do key set A. There we go. Close. There we go. All right, here we go. Got it. I didn't have the joystick set up. All right, so I have played it already, so I'm gonna skip. Well, I'll show you guys the instructions. It's a little bit slow. I already know how to play, so I'm gonna skip the instructions. You use the joystick to rotate your camera. All right, let's start the game. Look at it. Get ready to escape room. Hard one. Okay. So in this game, this is running on actual Commodore 64 hardware. You use the joystick to rotate your character into one of the cardinal directions. So I'm this character down here. I have a flashlight. And I need to collect keys. So this is really cool because you're searching for things and you sort of move around in this space here. You can always move forward and get the key. And there's traps and things that you can step on that will cause stuff to happen. Donnie, oh Donnie, my Donnie, oh Donnie boy. Here we go, there's a switch over here. Let's see if we can hit that switch. Oh, I need to be lined up right. Found a switch. Boop, turned on the switch. Can you turn on can you set the light off? Proton, is there a key to turn the flashlight off? I don't remember. All right, so I've activated a trap. This is a mini game. It's kind of like Simon. There's a pattern that's gonna play on the screen and I have to repeat it. This trap mini game, and I only have a set amount of time. Here it goes. Left, right, left. Oh no. I did it! Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did it. I remember, I was saying it out loud and that messed me up. But I'm glad I remembered the combination there. So you have to repeat, it's gonna show you a pattern and you have to repeat it. Isn't this music fantastic? Proton, what program do you use? You write the music in assembly, is that correct? I should go down? Okay. Oh, I swear I've played, I feel like I played this, maybe I didn't play this level. I've beaten several levels here. All right, so we found the key. All right, we're gonna go up. Thank you, Proton. Goat tracker, I guess. Yeah. Smab, excellent job with this, my friend. I remember when last time I played this, I was actually quite good at it. But I wasn't talking while I was doing it. I was silent to remember. When I said it out loud, suddenly it was harder to remember for me. So we're gonna come over here. I don't need that. My health seems okay right now. All right, we're gonna come up here. Science Streams. Is a mod in the chat? Can we give a shout out to Science Streams here? Incredible streamer. If we can get a shout out to Science Streams, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, I'll do it when we're done with this game. Spalent, how you doing, my friend? So do I have this key yet? Sorry, I don't have an SO command. You gotta actually, I think mods can give like real shout outs as well. Dragon Spirit, thank you though for the attempt. Go right. Here we go. I'm doing fabulous science. We're checking out Proton Fig's incredible programming Commodore 64 skills. Something you guys should realize is Proton is actually doing ray casting here. It's not just like a sprite or something. He has programmed, and correct me if I'm wrong with any of this, Proton, you've actually programmed the ray casting in correctly. So you've implemented ray casting on the Commodore 64. It's so good. Proton, a pillar of the game dev community. Keep making all of these amazing retro games. I'm looking forward to your race one. Go back, left, and up, then right. Sorry. All right. We gotta hurry. We only have so much time before Doctor Doom. All right. I'll do it in a second here. I just want to make sure everyone knows the incredible, insatiable Cyan streams. I thought there was. All right. I'm going bad. I'm getting distracted. Sell that on Switch. Dude, this game is legitimately good. Can I open up? There we go. So I had the key for that door. Come over here. Satiate me. Look, science. Satiate me. I can't get enough. Can't get enough of Balint. I can't get enough Balint. Sorry, I'm sure I say your name wrong. I can never quite right and up. Okay. Here we go. We're coming in here. Moving across. Get that key! Alright. I'm assuming it feels like this game remembered my last state. Is that true? Oh, see, and I'm trying to get to the exit. The exit's up here. I see where the exit is. And I believe there's a way to turn the lights on as well. Alright. Gotta go find the next. I don't need health yet. Let's come check it out. Come on down. Bring it on down. Using my flashlight. I wish someone, and maybe Proton, maybe it's a challenge for you. I remember the Resident Evil games scaring the bejeebus out of me. This would make a great horror game. This flashlight. This would make a great little engine for a horror game, because it is kind of creepy. I keep being like, is there going to be a monster that comes out? The limited vision is really cool here, so I know that there's going to be something up there. Thank you so much for the shout out to Cyan Streams, folks. You guys don't know Balint, gotta go check him out. Incredible educator, working on getting to an ambassador here on Twitch. Oh, get that purple key. Here we go. Thank you so much, G. It's just I gotta do it's a little bit weird. All right, is this a trap? Let's see if we can do another trap minigame. You hit a trap. Trap minigame. Maybe I should avoid the traps, but I like the minigame. All right, folks, we gotta focus. Boom! I like showing off my Simon skills. Anyone else play a lot of Simon when they were growing up? Simon was my jam. I got a brown key. Boom. The brown key. This is the first level pack. That's what's going on here. This is the first level pack. Health recovered. All right. My battery's getting low. Let's keep going here, folks. Let's keep going here. We're checking out, again, for anyone who's just tuning in, this is Proton Fig's showing off his incredible Commodore 64 prowess. I wish I could be this good at anything. Such a hardcore programmer, hardcore developer, making incredible stuff. Oh, that trap I accidentally set up. Here we go. All right, people, let's focus. Boom, we got it. The audio, I think, is what does it for me. I feel like the visual, for me, I think it's probably the combination of the audio and the visual, but that audio is what really helps me get there, because in my mind, it's interesting, I'm audiating I'm audiating the pattern out in my head as I'm recovering it. And so I think my musical skills, my skills as a musician are coming back as I do that. Man, this maze is wild. This maze is wild. See, Proton, I played this. Hope, I should have reported. The audio is so important for that, yeah. I think some people are visual, some people are audiophiles. For me, the audio is really important for that memory part there, that little memory game. All right. Is the timer at the top? That's right. If I don't get out, it's over. It's over. That said, my battery's getting kind of low here. Yeah, I think it's time to go pick up one of those batteries. I just wish I could remember where they were. It's time to go pick up a battery. Here we go. Can we find a battery? Can we find a battery? Who knows? Who knows? Or will we end up in perpetual darkness? Shall the darkness overtake me? Find out. It's next time. All right. There was one, I think, over here. Dude, this music, so good. So good. There it is. Boom! I'm glad I saved that. Because that could have been disastrous. Disastrous. Brown door. Ooh. I got this key too. I think. There we go. Man, this maze is intense. It's not. Look, it's not intense. It's intense. It's not outside. Like not camping. Not camping. Intense. The intensity of this game is high. High intensity. Thrilling adventure here. If you like mazes, if you like memory games, if you like having to remember where things were, this game's gonna be for you. This game's gonna be for you. Switch. Boom. The switch. There we go. So if you find all the light switches, boom, lights come on, and we done did it. We done did it, folks. Well, I think so. I still think you can't see traps. Traps are still hidden when all the lights are on. Yeah, see, they're still... Of course I stepped right in it. I gotta go back. There's a door? All right. I got a folks here. Vaysoka. Welcome to the stream. Oh, got fried. Proton says I have to go back. Proton saying I gotta go back. Did I miss a key? Oh, I bet I have to go in this area here. I got excited because I could see how to get to the exit, but I bet. Rip, JD! Rip indeed. Ripping it up, ripping it out, getting rippity wrecked. Got rippity wrecked by that. Look, I was flaunting my memorization skills earlier, and then soon as JD shows up, I'm not saying that you're the reason I missed it, but I sure didn't fail any of those before you were here, JD. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that you're the cause of all my problems. Look, I would never say that. I would never. Do I need to touch this down here? Hang on. The color was a little bit different here. I just want to make sure. Okay, there was a door down here. I could have gone that way. Cool. But no, I'm kidding, JD. I love you, my friend. How have you been, JD? Thank you for the stream last night, by the way. Had a good time hanging out over there. While you were working in, I think you were doing were you doing stuff with Bun? I know you're working on your Twitch bot. So I'm not sure if you were adding Bun to it or using Bun for it. Bun's a bundler, is that correct? All right, we're almost there, folks. We're almost there. Hang tight. Hold on to your buns. Hold on to your buns to Bun.1, Bun.1.0. Hold on to your Bun 1.0 because we're heading towards the exit, folks. We're gonna step in another trap probably, but we're gonna do our best. All right, here we go. Here we go. Onward Onward. And folks, there's also a level you can make. There's a level editor in here. Proton, boom. Exit. You did it. You did it. Oh. Oh, how many levels have you made for this, Proton? Just curious, out of curiosity. How many levels are there? Fantastic game, folks. You gotta go check it out. You gotta go check it out. We're gonna go and hold fire with, there we go. Awesome stuff. Ooh, I made the high score. Oh yeah, I can't just type my name in camp. Oh, C. 20, that's incredible. And folks, you guys should go check this game out. It's not the easiest thing to get going on. It's not hard. It's not hard to get in here and do this. You just need an emulator for it. Incredible work. But I just wanted to show up. Oh, I didn't mean to start game. Hang on. Escape. How do I go back? Hang on. There also, I was going to show that there is a level editor you guys can play as well. Proton, thank you so much for sharing this. You got a link to it? Let's see. Proton Fig Itch Escape Room. I want to get a link to it here so people can check it out. Escape Room, right here. Check it out. It does require a C64 emulator. Super easy to get the C64 going. Once you have it, you just so it's the coolest part about this is it is a C64. Is this a ROM? Are they called ROMs? It's a disc essentially that you drop into. You could download it onto a disc and then actually play it on actual C64 hardware. Incredible stuff. Proton, thank you so much for sharing. Sorry it took me so long to play it on stream. I really did think I had played it back in August. I intended to play it on stream in August. So thank you for reminding me to play it, and I appreciate you being here, my friend. All right, folks, go check it out. Check it out, Proton Fig's Escape Room. Your next game, and give Proton Fig a follow while you're at it. See that button up there? Give Proton Fig a follow. Proton, your other game, is it playable yet? I'm looking forward to playing it on the next round. You want to peek at 4K1? It's online. Beautiful. Let's go peek at it. Fig Labs here. Oh, it's not here. Send a link. Link it to me, baby. Let's check it out. Also, I want to give a shout out to JD Does Dev. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. If you guys want to, if you're interested in PHP development, if you're interested in web development, JD's your man. Incredible developer out there, streamer extraordinaire. Give him some love. I loved it. Harry, I always want to call you Harry Kid, but Harry KD, how you doing, my friend? I'm doing fabulous. Can I just drop this into, so this one is a different extension. Can I just drop this into here? Let's try it, Cart King. Let's see how we do it. The extension's PRG. Okay, cool. So this is we're going to take a quick preview here at Proton's other game, Cart King. It's not Cardine, it's Cart King. Tooling types your mouse game around for the PHP web dev questions. Yeah, so if you want to get into web dev stuff, JD's a senior developer. All right. What are the controls? 64K RAM, so much. Yeah, I'm holding my joystick here. Do I have to do configure my controls here? I'm hitting fire. I'm hitting the joystick, and I'm not getting anything. Alt J. Alt J. Alt J. Not doing anything for me. There we go. Okay, there we go. And then I have to hit fire. All right, so fire is our accelerate. And then we have left, right on the joystick are getting us. Okay, sweet. Here we go. Cart King, nice. Is there going to be a level editor for this one as well? Wow. The rotation. So on this one, what's amazing me here is the rotation that you're doing on the car. The rotation on the car feels really impressive for the Commodore 64. I don't remember anything like that. So you're like interpolating that. Down is break. Thank you, thank you. All right. So we have this here. We can cart around this. I'm assuming you're gonna have multiple tracks. Dude, Proton, this looks awesome. We did it. Did I do it? Lap 1. Let's see if I can get through this here. I remember playing games like this on the old NES machine. The old NES. This feels great. Controls feel good. Micro Machines for the NES is the one that I'm mostly thinking of right now. Micro Machines was a fun one for me on the Nintendo Entertainment System, the original NES. Lap 1. Still says I'm on lap 1. Looking good, my friend. Looking good. What was the inspiration for this one? You just wanted to make a racing game? This looks great. This looks great. Have you showed I don't know if, I'm sure you know Tim Bodette. Have you shown this to Tim? Lap 0. Okay, I'm on my last lap. So the lap, it was counting down, I see it was counting down. Let's see if I can finish up. I think it's saying this is my last lap. I am terrible at this. This would be so fun to play on an actual joystick, by the way. Is this meant to be played on joystick or keyboard? I'm assuming... Here we go. All right. Oh, I just missed it saying that had been taking me a minute. I thought it was saying it was lap 0. Nice work, my friend. Ben, how you doing, my friend? How's it going on this beautiful day? Proton, thank you for sharing. I can't wait to play the full version. Be sure, guys, if you haven't seen Proton, it's not gonna let me give you another shout out, but I can give you the faux shout out there. Be sure to check out Proton Fig, incredible programmer, like hardcore programmer, working in assembly, making games for the C64. It's fabulous. Ben, I'm doing absolutely fabulous. Any day I can wake up and code with the crew is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, and that's why today is so beautiful. Sorry for the light mode. People getting so mad at me for the light mode here. Let me get my music back on. Let me try not to blow your ears out. Proton, thank you again for being here. Thank you for your patience with me. And, we love having you in the crew. You're incredible, my friend. All right, let's get that volume set back up. Writing assembly for fun. Yes, Proton writes assembly for fun, folks. Did you know? Proton writes assembly for fun. Okay, here we go. We're back at it. So what are we doing today? If I missed something in the chat, feel free to let me know. What are we doing today? By the way, dark theme is on the drop down for the menu. I actually also have this extension that I can just click this to dark mode. I actually don't mind light mode in most cases. It's what my brain is used to. When I switch to dark, look, I am, maybe I shouldn't say this out loud. Also, my camera is so off kilter here. I promise I'm not, there we go, better. So, I go to the dark side. What is going on? Hang on, folks. I had some issues with my monitor. Jeez. Here we go. There we go. Am I back? All right. I don't mind light mode. Controversial opinion. Yeah, Captain Lopsided is what they call me. Captain Lopsided. All right, what are we working on today? I am making for Jern Jam. We're working on Jern Jam. We have until the 29th to get going here. Hosted by the incredible Irish John Games, folks. The incredible Irish John Games. Be sure to go check out Irish John Games while you're at it. There's so much time left in this jam. You can get in. You don't have to make anything big. Look, some assembly requires the theme. Who cares about the theme? If that theme doesn't fit what you want to do, just do something else. Doesn't matter. No one cares. Whether or not you actually do the theme. Some people care, but those people don't matter. They can go kick some rocks. Just go out there, learn something. We're gonna do the Jern Jam here. I am attempting, and I'm gonna fail miserably. I already know I am. All my games always come out unplayable. But I was so inspired by Krasenstein on Saturday. Folks, Krasenstein was here on Saturday. Check out this incredible collectible card game Krasenstein's doing. It has a Kickstarter up right now. World of Grimm, folks. Consider checking it out. Go play the demo. You can play the demo. It's so good. If you like collectible card games, if you like card games, I'm so inspired by this, Krasenstein. That's why I'm doing it. You inspired me, Krasenstein. You inspired me to be here today doing this. So we're working on a card game. We're gonna see what we can get done here. I think I'm gonna switch to using the canvas, but we're gonna find out. So I'm making my cards here. I'm just a normal guy who wants to do cool things. And not only are you doing cool things, wanting to do cool things, you've done cool things. So go back to project, folks. Go back to project. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, if I missed something in chat, feel free to get it in there. Folks, this fills, before I hop back in, get into anything too, you know what, actually, I needed to make a monster. That's what I was gonna do. All right, so I'm making a card game. I have my basic deck. It's gonna start with, I think, 5 attack and 5 money is, I think, what we're gonna do. I might adjust that a little bit. Let's see, what does Legendary start with? So we're making a game that's inspired by the deck building game Legendary. In the deck building, it's going to have different rules, but the premise is the core mechanics are going to be very similar. Where you have heroes you can recruit down here. So I didn't want to come up with all the rules and all the mechanics and all this stuff from scratch, but I want to see if I can implement it. And then the biggest thing is I was just having so much fun doing some art. So I needed to make some monsters for my game. So I'm gonna have some basic enemies just so we can test some stuff out here. Call it Legendary. JD, you know what? Because that incredible little comment there, we're gonna create the first boss of the game is gonna be the Legendary cow. A Legendary cow. So Legendary the cow. I'm not sure how to draw a cow, so I'm gonna get myself a reference image. And then we're gonna MS Paint it. We're gonna MS Paint style graphics it. We're gonna go with this guy here. So we're gonna create a Legendary cow. All right, we're gonna copy this in here. I'm gonna paste it in here, and we're gonna do some traceage. Look, are you an artist? Neither am I, and that's okay. Look, we're gonna do some traceage here. Let me get some tracing going. Is there an option to adjust the opacity of these object, image? Does anyone know in Inkscape how to adjust the opacity? They updated, here we go. They updated their Javasaurus X. Yeah, of course you can drop a link. Of course. Should make it cow-based. Harry says, I made an app that I thought could be useful, an alert app where you set reminders for very important events in your life or work, and it's called SMS with notifications. Also assign a responsible adult to hold you accountable so you don't ever miss an event. Hold your phone off. All right, let's come Stable Doodle. I'm trying to avoid AI stuff on this. People have, I have mixed feelings on AI. Stable Doodle, enter a prompt. So I'm assuming, let's check it out. Bottom left corner, 0100, you can change the opacity. Thank you. All right, we'll set the cow to 50 so we can see it. All right, no style. All right, so I can doodle, let's doodle a cow. The cow here. That's a cow nose. I'm drawing with the mouse. Moo. All right. Cow. Did I do it wrong? Generate. Let's see what happens. You draw a sketch of what you want, and the Stable Diffusion will use it as a constraint and generate. Gotcha. This is cool. I'm gonna have to share this with my students. I'm gonna bookmark this. My students will love this. We're gonna say that cow is literally shortest prompt ever. Cow. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with this stuff. Lance says, Lance for helping me out here. Points. And Lance, 50 points for getting me that correct information. And Javasaurus X points. And Javasaurus X, 50 points to you for introducing us to this really cool tool. Stable Doodle. I love that. All right. So We're gonna use a Captain Doodle here, and we're gonna doodle ourselves a cow. We're gonna mostly gonna trace ourselves a cow here, just to get the proportions right though. So we're gonna trace ourselves a cow here. We're gonna draw. Hang on, I want to get the different cow. All right, so the eye over here, eye over here. We've got a white spot here. Oh, I hate when it does that. I got a white spot over here. It doesn't like when I connect them, and I don't know why, but we can just connect them like that. We are going to give this cow some horns. Boom. Horns. That looks like an ear. Horn it up. Horn it up. Horn. Horn. Boom. MS Paint style, baby. Everyone loves a good MS Painter. All right, get that cow shape in. Let's get it some nostrils here. Try it again. Nostril, drawing on some cow nostrils. Give it a little bit of a white spot there. Boom. And just connect that here. Give it a lip down here. Boom, like that. This is gonna be the first boss. It's gonna be, or a boss, one of the potential bosses, depending on how much time we have. We have a cow here. Let's give it a little bit of an earlobe there. All right, I like it. We're gonna call this legendary. Legendary. Thank you for the doy. Here. Give it a little bit of cow ears like this. And just to give it, we're gonna add in another white spot there.
Seems good.
All right. Let's colorize it and see how we did. Oh, I gotta give it some pupples. Give it some pupples here, and we'll make it an angry cow like that. All right, so we drew that in there. I'm trying not to spend too much time on the arcs. There's gonna be a lot of different cards here, but let's colorize this. Let's colorize it, folks. All right, so I want to get black. Black. That color's probably fine as well. Black, and then white. Here. The stroke color. Oh, you know what's going on? My opacity is set here to 50%. That's what's going on. All right, so let's change that again. Take in this black. We're gonna paint this chunk here. I need to set the opacity to 100. Too much. All right, so instead we'll make it a lighter gray. There we go, gray, white. The horn here needs to be not attached to this section here. So add in a line here for the horn so I can get it separated. Wonder if Kenny has card art. Probably. Along with Notepad, MS Paint style. Yeah, I love the MS Paint. I love us a good MS Paint. Add in some white here. White pupils. Let's zoom in here. Pupil. This should be white. The lip, let's make the lip the darker color. Boom. Let's add some darkness to the nose. Let's, did I make this spot white? Let's make this spot white. Let's add in some angry this cow's gonna get us. Legendary. All right, so let's see this here. This is gonna be our boss. Yeah, there we go. Got all the colors right. Grouped it together. Let's turn it into a path so we can scale it down. It's gonna be legendary. It's gonna be our boss card here. Legendary. 55 should be the width. And then we'll center that bad boy. Yes, legendary. This is going to be the boss. You've gone on the adventure to fight legendary. The cow. The cowstrel. The evil cowstrel. All right, so now we got this. We got this here. Let's go ahead and export. My mouse is not working. I've done something. I've set my. Let's try that. My mouse working now? What's going on? There it goes. All right, group that together. This is amusing, right? Porgly, not Porgly. I'm so sorry, P. Gorley. How are we doing, my friend? Welcome back to the stream. Happy to have you here on this beautiful day. It's so nice to see you. How have you been? What are you working on? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? P. Gorley. The cool guy. P. Gorley, the cool guy. Parcel just came in. Magic Rose. What'd you get? What'd you get, Magic Arrows? Magic Arrows. Is it Magic Arrows? I don't know how to print. Magic. What'd you get? What'd you get? All right, so this is going to be our assets, sprites, cards. These are going to be enemies. Let's create a folder for our boss. Bosses. Okay. And we're going to export this here as legendary. Legendary. And I need to make a new type for my cows as well. I have a deja vu. I've seen this in the movie before. You slay me. You slay me. So we need a different card type. So this is actually, this prefab here is actually called, is going to be like a deck card. This new one here is a special type of card, which is going to be you're milking it for all it's worth. Yeah. It's going to be like an enemy, a boss card. How many moves does that boss have? Yeah, exactly. We got to figure out exactly how this cow works. But the idea here, I'm going to follow the legendary rules, essentially. A similar legendary mechanic. The way this works, you have a boss. So over here we have a boss. And basically the boss has something that goes on with it, but you basically have to build up enough damage to defeat this guy. You have to build up enough damage to defeat this guy. You have to hit the boss 5 times, and there's like 5 different stages of the boss. So we're gonna give our cow here, our legendary cow here, we're gonna make a new script for our boss. All right, so we create a new folder. I don't know if I need a new folder. Card data, I'm gonna duplicate this file here. This is gonna become boss card data. So we're gonna have a scriptable object for the boss card. Is this the secret cow level? There is no secret cow level. There is no cow level. What? There is no cow level. We'll call this boss card data. Boss card data. Name, boss doesn't have an attack and basically has hit points and then also magic points and then special text. All right, so in my game, every card has 2 types of attacks. 2 types of the attacks. There is going to be a physical attack. All right, so there's going to be a physical attack. So there's 2 types of damage you can do. Physical damage and magic damage. Physical damage, magic damage. And to defeat a particular enemy, you have to have both the physical and magical requirements to defeat it. Some enemies won't have any magical requirements to meet it, but you got to get that in there to be able to do it. All right, so in this case, we have hit points. It's going to be how much damage it takes to defeat the boss, and then magic points, and then ability text is going to be the text of what if there's any special on it. Peace on Mars. What a cool name. Peace on Mars. Great. Now my alerts weren't working. Now they're going off twice. Let's see. It's driving me crazy, so I added a new follower alert. Peace on Mars. I'm also a programmer, game designer, teacher, and I wonder what age group do you teach? Excellent question. For anyone who's new here, I am Captain Coder. Captain Coder is me, and me is a computer science educator. I teach computer science and programming at a school for ages 10 to 14. It's a middle school, international, 100% remote online school. Peace on Mars. Excellent question. This follow thing is making me crazy. Let's see if it's this one here. Yeah, I thought I had fixed that, but welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you so much for the follow. And I just gotta, 100% online school. Yeah, so it's 100% remote, 100% online. We do 3 in-person events throughout the school year, but it's remote, international school. So we have students from all over the world, which is awesome and amazing. But Peace on Mars, since you're new here, since I got that follow, I'm gonna sing you a song, and I hope you don't mind. 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 Peace on Mars. I'd like to welcome you to Sesame. I mean, Captain Coder's Academy. I'd like to welcome you today. Welcome you to Sesame Street. I mean, Captain Coder's Academy. Thank you so much for the follow. Peace on Mars. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Now, I got a question for you. How the heck are you? Since you're a computer science educator, what do you teach? And who do you what age groups? Josh says, I'm stuck with smelly 18 to 21 year olds that think they can do everything better. It's true. It's true. It's so fulfilling. It's my dream job, Ryan. Ryan, it's my dream job. I love it, love it, love it. Folks, we've been going for 90 minutes here. I'm going to finish up this scriptable object. Then I got to take a break. And then we'll be back. But I'm going to finish up the scriptable object, make sure I can make one of these card database. Let's create a folder here called bosses, and we're going to create a new, I didn't do this part right. Card data, this is boss card data. Get that in here. Ages 10 to 18, and I love it. Awesome. I worked at a K through 12 school where I taught middle school and high school. And I think 5th grade was as low as I went at that school. But I did teach like AP computer science, principles, and comp sci A. So I did teach that, and I've done a lot of that. And I do a lot of tutoring for students who are doing computer science principles and computer science A for the exam. All right, so this is legendary, and they're gonna have. I need to export this image here. So this is going to be our cow. This is going to be the boss here, legendary. I already exported there. Legendary. So this should be legendary, like so. Hit points. We're going to give this cow 8 hit points. And it's a magic cow, so you need 8. You have to do 8 let's do actually 5. And 6 and 6. You have to do 6 hit points and 6 magic damage. So 6 physical damage, 6 magic damage to defeat this, and it's legendary. Like that. All right, we're gonna save that up there. I'm gonna have to make another prefab of this. So I'm gonna duplicate our other prefab here. This is gonna be a boss card. And the boss card, we need to have a different type of controller here for our boss. So we have a card controller. I'm going to duplicate this. This is going to be a boss card controller, not with a 1 at the end. And let's edit that script as well. It's going to be our boss card controller. Has a sprite, has a title, has an art. The main thing is when we render it, the how we render the hit points is going to be different. And so I'm going to go ahead and drop. Instead of having a card data, it has a boss card data on it. And so we're going to be missing these things. And if I wasn't doing a game jam, I'd probably write this a little bit more. I'd be a little bit more particular about how I was implementing this. Because to do display hit points / magic points. So we're going to add that in there. But I'm going to get this set up here. So we have a boss card controller. Let's go to our prefab. Go to our prefab here. Let's see, base, deck, prefabs, boss card. Okay, boss card here, title card, art icons. And this is actually not going to have, why is there no, this should have, hang on, deck card. Where is, this is weird. Card. This is card controller. Why is it? This needs to be applied to overrides. This wasn't added here. Apply card controller. There we go. All right, our card controller wasn't on there. Save that. Let's come back to my prefab. My boss card needs to have a boss card controller. And now that I have a boss card controller, I can specify these things. In this case, I want it to be my legend. Hang on. Over here on the right. I know you guys can't see it. Hang on. Let me move this off to the side so you guys can see it here. I'm trying to edit these things. No, you do need a different script for each card, each different type of card. Sorry, if I missed something in the chat, feel free to tag me and play it again. It is coffee break time. That's why I'm rushing here. G, thank you for the reminder. The boss cards act differently. So there's a couple different types. There are hero cards. So there's like player deck cards or things that go in the player's deck. There's monster cards, and then there's boss cards. So the monster cards and boss cards act differently than the player cards. So I need a different script for the 3 different types. Yeah, but we're gonna take a bean water break here in just a moment. Once I can get this fixed here. This should be a boss card here. Properties, open that up here. Hook it up to the title. The art. The card should be our legendary card, like that. And the icon database, like that. Icon database. Force update. Clear. So I'm a little annoyed that this doesn't seem to be updating properly. Let's save that. But that's okay. It's showing up in the preview the way I would expect it to. What happens if boss card here, and then our deck card here. Our deck card is a card controller. Okay, our boss card. What is going on with that? That's interesting that it's not showing up. Okay, and if I add in, this would be a deck card like that. And our boss card there. There we go. And I'll move the boss card over. And then the name, we'll have to adjust how that looks in just a second here. Deck card, boss card. And we'll get a different background for our boss card as well. So we might just have to make these 10. There we go. Legendary. There we go. There we got legendary. The cow. The cow. Look at him go. Look at him go. All right, folks. I'm so sorry that we went so long. I'm going to be coming back. I'm not going anywhere. Folks, I'll be back. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to get some bean water. We're going to get some stretches in. And if you have questions, I know we got a lot of questions. Oftentimes we have lots of questions. And I missed things in the chat. Get your questions in. When we come back, we'll be answering your questions. They can be any questions you want. It doesn't even have to be related to what we're doing today. So get your questions in. I'm going to try and answer them. I'm going to get some bean water. I'm going to get some fresh water. We're going to come back. We're going to get some stretches in, and we're going to have a good time. So get your mom in the room. Get your dad in the room. Get the whole crew in the room so we can get some stretches in, and I shall return momentarily. Hang tight, everybody. Seems good. All right, everybody, the captain's back. I got myself a freshly brewed cup of delicious bean water here. Smells so good, feels so good. It's a little too hot to drink right now, and you know what that means. We gotta do something to cool it off. Well, it cool, not to cool it off. I'm not gonna do anything to cool off. Well, it cools off. We're gonna get some stretches in, so get on up. I'm gonna encourage you. It's utterly delicious, Jenny. I'm gonna encourage you guys to stand on up with me because we've been hunched over our computer all morning, developing those RSIs. We gotta get up. We gotta take care of ourselves. Look, the captain loved you, which means you should love you, and if you love you,
You in the back. Pay attention.
I see you back there not paying attention, Dramok. Do you think I don't notice these things? We gotta get up, stretch it out. One thing you do to love that body is stretch. So get on up with me. Get on up with me. We're gonna do some shoulder. We'll start with some shoulder rolls, folks. Take those shoulders. How many falls into a DDR stream? Good question. Good question. Maybe I don't know. If we can get it's a good question. I'm scared to do, maybe we'll just, I don't know. We'll do some shoulder rolls, folks. Shoulder rolls, get those shoulders, you're gonna put them up, back, and down, and we're gonna roll them back. 2, 3, 4, and the elbows. I didn't mean to dodge the question, JD, I just didn't know how to answer it. 3, 4, full arms. 2, 3, 4, roll them forward. 2, 3, 4, add the elbows. 2, 3, 4, full arms. 2, 3, 4. Shake it out, folks. Shake it out. It's actually seeds. The caffeine is natural pesticide, and the plants makes to try and avoid its seeds being eaten or drunk. They're seeds. They're seeds. Why do they call them coffee beans? Why do they call them coffee beans? Look, you learned something new. Coffee Cafe. Thank you so much for that info, folks. Arms up at the side, and we're gonna rotate left and right, nice and slow. Just getting that nice trunk twist in. Get a nice trunk twist in. You feel any pain, stop. You don't want to hurt yourself. You want to take care of yourself. We're trying to love our body. Just a nice trunk twist in here. Oh yeah, nice and slow. Don't snap back and forth. Coffee, thank you so much. Coffee Cafe, what a great name. Thank you so much for that info. I had no idea that coffee, that kind of makes sense. What's the difference between a seed and a bean? Oh, I guess, like, black beans, kidney beans, legumes. All right, we're gonna stretch. I know legume's not a bean, right? Here, my camera is exposing my belly. No one wants to see that. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. Arms up, and you're just gonna lean to the side. And lean to the other side. And then we're gonna lean to the side. We're gonna lean to the other side, just nice and slow, back forward. It's not that kind of stream. It's true. You can drink Kasakara tea, which is made with the fruit of the coffee cherry. I've had that before, actually. One time I had that. It really, that's so interesting. Now that you mention that, I feel like I've seen that. I've also been drinking, my partner, caffeine affects her a little bit. So we've actually been doing, she's been doing a little bit of mushroom coffee. So I think it's it's still coffee, but there's like mushrooms added into it. Let's do some neck rolls, everybody. Take that head. Oh yeah, that felt so good. We're just gonna rotate slowly around here. Slowly around. I remember looking into getting, I had it once, looked into getting in the US, and it's like really expensive to get in the US. Something related to how it's imported. It was crazy. I gotta look it up again. I just remember being big. We'll go the other direction now. Oh yeah. Just really taking care of ourselves, loving our body, making sure we don't get those repeated stress injuries last time around here. And then we're gonna hop back. Oh yeah. Bring that head back up. Shake it out, folks. Thank you guys so much for joining me in those stretches. I know you did. Add points. Add all 200 points for all of you beautiful people out there for joining me in those beautiful stretches. 200 points to all of you. You deserve it. It's literally almost the least I could do. I could do nothing, right? I've never had Civet Cat coffee. No. Need more. Is that caffeine? Is that the chemical combination for caffeine? I'm assuming C8H10N4O2. Is that coffee? I love it. I love it. Take a little sip here. Oh, it hits so good. Great stretches. I'm glad, Lance. I'm glad you're in there. I'm glad you're out there stretching. Let's come to our legendary card. It's going to be a boss card. It's going to be a monster card. We need to have on it, we need symbols to show how many hit points it can take and how much magic damage it needs to take. So we need to create two symbols. One for, so we need two little icons like these. One for how much damage it needs to be dealt, and one for how much magic it needs to be dealt. So there's magic damage, there's physical damage. Those are two types of damage we can do. Coffee Cafe says, I have tried it, regret it. I regret it though. I didn't realize it was a cruel practice in modern times. Sorry, I missed it. The coffee, like the creation of coffee, or mushroom coffee, or civet cat coffee. It's fermented in the belly of the beast and pooped out. It's gotcha. Well, I didn't know that either. There's a lot of things we do that is kind of cruel. We do have some fancy mugs. That's right. Maybe I should switch over to one of my really fancy mugs. Do I have those in here? Hang on, folks. Hang on. Bear with me. We gotta go get a bean water holder. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Speaking of fancy mugs, did you know you get yourself your very own official Captain Coder legendary bean water holder. Check this out, folks. Check this out. You can get one. You don't need, look, if you want to support the camp, you can do so on the Ko-fi. We do have a Ko-fi. How do I get a mug? I just saw it in my cupboard. Go get it. Over on Captain Coder's Ko-fi, we do have a legendary bean water holder. You can unleash your coding prowess with the legendary bean water holder. With its watchful gaze, it fuels your creativity. As you stretch your code, the 11-ounce capacity keeps your bean water flowing, drinking style, and conquer the programming universe one sip at a time, folks. Get yourself a bean water holder over there. Over there on the Ko-fi. So if you want to help support the camp, that's one way you can do it. You could also get, and I don't promote this enough, you can get coding sessions with the captain. I will design custom courses just for you. If you purchase courses here, you can have up to 4 people in them. If you need more than 4 people, we can work on that too. But we'll design some courses for you, specifically to level you up. It doesn't have to be game dev. And folks, if you want to become a crew member, you can 10% off, 15% off if you're bridge crew. 15% off if you're bridge crew. So just a little bit of self-promotion. I don't do that enough. People always tell me I need to promote myself a little bit more. But yeah, I'd love to see your collections. Yeah, Coffee Cafe, there's all kinds of stuff. Where in Canada are you from? Great question. I am from the great territory of New Mexico. I hail from New Mexico. That's where I'm originally from, New Mexico. No, I'm not actually in New Mexico anymore. But I hail from the Canadian land of America, the great Canadian territory known as the United States of America. Oma Habs, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Let's see here. Nerdle says, here's the ad. Cap's bean water hole will make you an expert coder. Disclaimer, Cap Coder's bean water hole does not actually help with coding. Welcome to Canada, Nerd Waffle says. Oh, I didn't switch. Hang on, I gotta switch back here. Outer Heaven, thank you so much for the follow. Outer Heaven, thank you for following me now. Outer Heaven, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following me today. Yeah, heaven, outer heaven. Thank you for being here today. Outer heaven, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Camping Coders Academy. I'm so glad you're with us on this beautiful day. What the heck are we doing? And a coffee cafe. I actually didn't think it was that political. I think those types of things are kind of important to talk about. But I'm so happy you're here. I know doing anything at scale, not anything, but doing things at scale can be living in a capitalistic society. Look, there's a lot of good things about capitalism. There's a lot of bad things about capitalism. One of the things that drives us is a moolah, making that money and doing that things at scale. Sometimes we do nefarious things, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. And I don't know how I feel about it completely. The province of New Mexico, you just have to go all the way across another country to get there. Did you guys know there's a New Mexico? Did you know there's a New Mexico? All right, so we need a little symbol to represent how much damage. So we're making, so anyone who's just tuning in, we're making ourselves a little deck building card game here for Jern Jam 2. And we need to get a symbol here for damage. I'm just gonna use, I'm just gonna draw out a thing like this. And the idea here is we're gonna put a number in the middle. So we're gonna make each one of these a slightly different color. I think that's what we're gonna do. And maybe I'm gonna put a little thing behind it that's like a little, oh, I don't like that. I wanna do like do some sharp edges there, like that. And we'll fill that up. Hang on, let me zoom in here so we can connect these nodes a little bit better. Boom. Get them connected there. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of a fill here. Take this fill tool. I'm gonna put that in there like that. Make it a little bit red, and then we're gonna copy this thing. Copy, paste. We're gonna make a slightly smaller one. Put that one on the inside of it. Make it a slightly bigger, maybe. We'll make that one yellow. So we get that. Oh, a little too much. Ooh, can I make the outside yellow, and then we'll make this one. If we make that one this slightly different red, hang on. There we go. We're gonna make a POW. Make these all slightly different colors. What if I make this one yellow, 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 yellow? I said yellow. Click on it. And we'll just put that in the back of this. That looks terrible. You know what? That looks terrible. It looks horrible. We're just gonna get rid of these. I actually think we're just gonna use this. This is our damage. This will represent how much damage. Redmer says, posting an off topic on Discord. It was all yellow. That's right. It was all yellow. This is our damage. We'll just put a little number next to it in our interface. It's gonna be damage. And I need one for magic damage as well. So we need one for magic damage as well. And I think what I'm gonna do for magic damage, because I'm lazy, is we're gonna just make it a blue and cyan. So let's make blue on the darker blue outside, the lighter blue on the inside. So this one's gonna be how much physical damage an enemy can take. This one's gonna be how much magic damage an enemy can play. Please no Coldplay. They are too awesome. You know who's also too awesome? That's you, Nerd Waffle. That's you. No, you're no Nerd Waffle. He's too awesome. He's too cool. All right. So we got our two symbols here. One's for our magic. One is for our a magic damage. One's for physical damage. We're gonna shrink these down so they match the size here. Let's turn these into paths so that they scale properly. Object to path, and this thing has a width of 12. Let's go width of 10.9. We'll do 11. Do 11 here. Switch to 11. Boop. Switch to 11. Crank it down to 11, folks. We're gonna crank it down to 11, just so that they're all sort of the similar sizes. All right, we'll save that. We're gonna export this bad boy. This is gonna be an icon here. This icon, put it in our icons folder. Come on up to icons. This is going to be magic damage like that, and then we'll export this one, export as physical damage, like that. Boom, perfect. Ship it, folks. We got it. It's perfect. Let's come over here. Let's come in. So I need to update my card here. Let's go to my boss card prefab, and our icons. This one's not going to have icons. This type of icon. Instead, we're going to have sort of these labels. All right, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to add in to here. There's going to be a symbol on the left for physical damage and another one on the right for magic damage. And so let's add that in here. Let's find our damage icons. Magic damage. Yikes. That's beefy. That's a beefy icon. Why did it go to size 16 and scale it down to 1? There we go. Let's put this on the card art. We'll put it over here. We're gonna get another one of these. This one's gonna be damage icon. Magic icon. Duplicate that. We're gonna call this one our attack icon. This one we're gonna swap out to do the physical damage, and we'll shimmy it over here. And then we're just gonna put a number next to it. So I'm gonna duplicate this title here. This title, the default size for this should be 10. There we go. Duplicate this card type. It's gonna be attack text. And this attack, we're just gonna put a number in here. It's gonna be 5. Boop. Turn off our gizmos. What do I do to turn off the gizmo there? Why can't I see? Why? I thought... Anyway, that's interesting that it is so big. We're just gonna slap that over there. 5. Our icon here, this magic icon, we need to move it over just a little bit so that it fits nicely. We'll duplicate the attack text. And we're gonna call this magic text. And that's, sorry, I meant to shrink this down so we can see it here. Peace on Mars, I have asked about it. Here are my thoughts on it right now. Oh, my Unity, I thought it worked. Unity drama? There it is. Draco, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Our magic text, our attack text. Those are my thoughts on it. We've talked about it a lot. I'm torn. Look, what drama? What drama? There's no drama. There's never been any drama. That's right, no drama. I hate... There we go. So that's going to be our attack damage and our... What is the new pricing model? We're not going to talk about it. If you want to go find it over on the Twitter, you can, Draco. I just, we've talked about it a lot, and I just don't, I don't want to talk about it anymore until more information comes out. If you want to go find the information that you can, there's a lot of stuff on the Discord. Red Mers posted in the Discord. Sorry, I missed that. Let's go check it out. Also, folks, did you know we have a Discord? You know we have a Discord? Go check it out. And did you know every Unity won't be free tomorrow? That's not true. That's not true. It's using Unity is still seems like I'm switching to Unreal. I don't know if anyone said. All right, that is just not. That's incorrect. That's incorrect. Mugs. This looks like my house. Red Mer. This looks like my house. Yikes. This looks like mine. Yeah, so Draco, they're probably going to change it a little bit, but before you even have to pay per install, you have to make $200,000. You have to make $200,000 before it will affect you. So previously, that's how it was. That's not their new price model is different. It's still basically free for hobbyists and for most people. So. Nice Red Mer, excellent mug collection points. Add Red Mer, 50 points for sharing your mug collection with us. I love it. It's based on Unity, and I was already thinking of switching to Unreal. My curriculum is based on, so I've only been using Unity since January. I haven't been a game dev by trade by any means, but my students, I do C sharp. I do C sharp as like my main language. So I have this workbook. So I've written / writing a workbook. This only covers the basics, but the main courses I teach follow this C sharp workbook. Unreal is really nice. Sorry, Unity is a great way to introduce object-oriented programming, and I use it as a tool to introduce object-oriented programming and object-oriented programming, component-based programming, and event-based programming. And so it's good to be in there. Unity is, yeah. So I teach C sharp as my main language. That's what I do. And so Unity is totally fine for learning stuff. That's how I feel. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about Unity now. If you guys want to talk about it in the chat, that's fine. I'm just not going to partake in that conversation anymore. If you want to look at my thoughts, Unity, drama, then my thoughts on it. Okay. Feel free to go read about it. Don't jump to conclusions till you've actually read about it. Okay. So we have our card here, the idea. If I go back, my gizmos are off there. Okay, so they're just on in the prefab. So we have our boss card here. Our boss card's gonna have that. Let's update our boss card script here. Our boss card controller. Boss card controller here. To seems to be null to some checks. A non-null value that has some operator overloading to seem to be null to some checks. Coffee Cafe, your Unity null, you're just talking about Unity, like a value in the editor being null is a horrible issue? Yeah, absolutely. In our editor here, we no longer have icons, but we're gonna have a sprite render, a text mesh pro. This will be a text mesh pro for our attack damage, and we'll have another one for our magic damage, like this. And we're gonna set it up so when we do the render here, attack damage.text is gonna be equal to card dot hit points. And the naming here I need to fix. Hit points cannot convert to a string. We're just gonna dot toString like that. And then we're gonna do magic damage, card dot magic points dot toString. Anyone that knows a little programming should be warned about. Well, anything can be null here. So we do have the null. I forget exactly what it's called. We have an operator where we can like test for null here. We have null coalescing. We can say things like this. So in object-oriented programming, a lot of languages, Java does this too. Things can be null. Anything can be null and you're missing it, and it still will let you do stuff with it. There is a little bit of a safety thing in new. Unity's nulls. I don't, Coffee Cafe, can you send a link? Permit Coffee Cafe, send a link. Unity's null. I don't, what is the difference between Unity null versus a general null reference? I don't understand. I'd like to know more. I'm always trying to learn. Look, I'm pretty new to Unity. Draco, nice try. Draco, I think you've been here long enough that you can probably post links anyway. It just prevents people from posting links if they haven't watched, I think 3 hours. If you've been in the stream for 3 hours at some point in the past, you automatically get promoted to being able to do stuff here. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Draco. Yeah, so I kind of feel like I figured that one out a little bit. So let's come into our boss card here. This is going to be our attack text. It's going to be our magic text. Let's force an update. I don't know if and it forced it to 6 and 6. Okay, So if I come back over here, boom, it forced it to 6 and 6. Let's revert all of our overrides on both of these. Revert all. There we go. I did move that text up a little bit. So actually, instead, we're going to apply all. There we go. Okay. I do not, thank you for the link. All right, null overrides. Oh, I misunderstood what you were talking about. Null override. All right. So this is related to operator overloading. I ran across a fallen bit of code written by one of our programs. I got a kick out of it. Normally in C#, this can never be null. However, objects that derive from mono behavior, this has to do with how you destroy things. So script can have the equality comparison of this equals null, return true whenever the underlying Unity object has been destroyed, yet the mono behavior instance has not been garbage collected. Yes, I was confused about what I didn't realize you were referring to the object being collected. The dispose method hasn't actually removed it yet. Yeah, so there's some oddity here about that. Yeah, object insert can be flagged as deleted in C++ side of the engine, and the operator overloading makes those appear as being equal to null when it isn't. Yeah, so this is something that you really you have to be careful. So there's this, you can do this dot and have that be a null thing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for sharing this Coffee Cafe for this awesome share here. 50 points to you. Thank you so much for that. It's still an object in memory. Yeah. Draco, Unreal is a fabulous engine as well, so I hope you enjoy working in it, and keep us up to date on your progress. I do no Sharp, no plus plus, or no Java, just C, Magic. C is one of my favorite programming languages. I love working in C. Love is maybe a strong word. I've worked in C a lot. It's one of my favorite languages. Okay. So this is going to update our hit point text, that sort of thing. So we have our card here displaying. Yeah, I've been wanting to play around with Unreal a bit more. I think the blueprints would be an awesome option for my students. And I've been looking a little bit at Unity's. So in 2022, Unity has visual scripting as Bolt as part of their default. It's built in to their packages by default. You don't have to add the package later. So I'm kind of I would like to use that as my low code / no code classes. So this year I'm teaching 2 Unity courses. One is a 2D Unity low code Unity course. So it's just an introduction to Unity. Students are actually building out character creator. It's this project here. Students end up building out. And this is gonna, I think my audio set so it won't blow you. It'll blow my ears because there's no volume set in here. People end up building, and we did this last Thursday. We were playing around here where they learn how to use Canvas. They learn how to use Canvas to do a paper doll style game where they can swap things out like this. The buttons update the information on the screen, update the character. They can switch between a variety of different things. You maybe can't hear it, but the music swaps out between each one of these. They learn a little bit of code. There's very low code in here. They learn a little bit about creating customizable scriptable objects that can reduce their load. And then we play around with particle effects and enumerators, right? So this is one of the 2D projects. It's a short class. It's 14 classes. I think 14 classes the whole thing. It might be 16. I can't remember exactly. It meets 1 day a week for 1 hour, and students learn how to make this thing or something very similar to this. So it's a great starter project. No programming required. I provide all of the scripts if you want them, but I also talk about a high level. So students don't have to do any programming if they don't want to, but we talk about what those scripts do at a high level, and they also learn how to do sort of like randomization. Great project. We're up to part 5 here in the class, and I slowly let these things out here. But yeah, so that's one of the projects we do. In my other class, we I teach a 3D one as well. Captain Coder. Here, we teach another one, and we use this game, Crazy Marble. This game here is, I teach a class called 3D level design in Unity. It's a no coding class. They get a Unity project that has this game in it. So they get a Unity project that has this game, and they learn how to use make textures. They learn how to make textures. Hang on, I gotta switch on my gamepad because I can't play this with a keyboard. I can, but it's possible, but I can't play it with a keyboard. So they learn how to create levels. They learn how to use Pro Builder to make levels. They learn how to use existing prefabs. They learn how to adjust the variables in the inspector. There's no coding in this class, but they give them a bunch of different prefabs that they can drop into levels. They learn how to navigate the Unity interface. They learn how to adjust physics. They learn how to create physics materials. There's no programming in the class, but they learn about a lot of the Unity features without any programming, right? And so then I also teach a C# class, Intro to C#, and then I teach an advanced class called Object-Oriented Programming in C#, and then I have another one called Object-Oriented Programming in Unity. So there's 2 courses. Someone doesn't want to do game dev, they can do projects specifically in that, but they learn how to think about what makes a level fun, what makes a level too hard. So this game is about creating frustrating levels that are difficult, but they learn all sorts of features in it. So that's the other those are the 2 classes I'm teaching this fall regarding Unity. And then in next term, I'll be teaching the object-oriented class. But yeah, I'm having a blast doing it. So can't switch my curriculum mid-year. We'll consider that. We'll definitely consider it next year. A dev donut. How are you? Donut today. You're making me hungry, my friend. Making me hungry. All right, so let's see if we can hop back in here. We have our legendary monster. So this is sort of a monster card. Our boss card has like different sets here. Donuts are friends, not food. It's true. Maybe, but look. If would you download a donut into your body? I would, but just gotta be careful how many you do. I know just enough to teach my course, but not all extra. I think that would really help. So I think it's important. So yeah, I tell my students, my Unity class, I say this class should be called 1% Unity, the 1%. It's like the 1% that you need to know to like be functional in Unity. See results. What this open up can only the future decide. Yeah, Mama Rolf. Mom. Can I call you Mom? What should I call you? Let me know what I should call you. Yeah. So I find Unity to be a great tool for people to get excited. There's a lot of great features in Unity as well. And there's too many features, almost too many features. Okay. So this is our wound. This is our legendary. These are enemy cards. Isn't there a trope on the college lecture being one class ahead of the students the first time they teach a class? A little bit. I definitely don't find that to be the case most of the time. It feels that way the first time you teach a class. Usually you have a little bit of an expert in the class, but the first time I teach a class, it always kind of feels that way. But I'm an iterator. Say it like Mom AAA Rolf. Mom AAA Rolf. All right. Mom AAA Rolf. Gotcha. Mom Rolf. Mom Rolf. I don't know how to pronounce things. Look, I'm terrible at life. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's create a different background for our boss card. So I'm going to create a different background for our boss card. Easy. We're going to duplicate this. Perfect Swedish word. And then basically I want to create a different gradient on it. A different gradient on it here. And where's my gradient button? Gradient, where are you? Here you are, gradient button. We're gonna add a gradient here that goes from the center out. center out. Let's make it go out this way too. Come on. Center out. And then we'll make the outside be yellow. There we go. This will be our monster card. Can I get that there? Snapped it into place. Let's do that. Can I center that better? Why can't I center this? It looks pretty centered. Looks center enough. Kage! Welcome back, my friend. How you doing? Yeah, it's not quite as bad as that makes it sound. It's certainly an aspect for newcomers in the class, yeah. And so, you know, as a teacher, I find I really love the iteration process. What 8 you drawing in? I'm drawing in Inkscape. This is a open source vector graphics program called Inkscape. Inkscape here. And so I'm making my boss background card. We're going to export this here as a different background, raw assets. Let's come to our assembly sprite, assets, spritz, cards. This is going to be boss background. This will be our boss background here. We're going to come back into Unity. Oh, not Unity Hub. Says there's always knowledge gap. One of my college teachers didn't understand that running stuff in debug turned off optimization, was trying to get us to do benchmarking, and was like, I don't know why this biddy always runs slower than the theory says it should. I'm like my guy, release mode. So I will say one thing that's interesting about a lot of college professors, and this isn't all of them, but many of them have not worked in industry. They've been in academia. So academic computer science is way different than industry computer science. And so this is one of the reasons doing stuff, it's like quite, yeah. Anyway, a boss card here. We're gonna change this to our boss background. There we go. So now our boss is gonna have that background on it. Let's create an enemy card. And I think it's gonna be very similar to that. HT, I heard back from the publisher, got another meeting after they played, so I think we're in. Woo! HT Kage, that's awesome. Links, permit. I think you already have permission, but let's permit you. Send us some links to your game. If you got videos, you got anything to promote. And then folks, be sure to go hang out with HT Kage. Awesome streamer. Love it over there. Congratulations on your follow-up meeting. I know you're not 100% there, but I'm gonna, folks, we gotta send our, everyone, join me. HT Kage, get your hands up in the air, wave them around like you just don't care. But all the people of the world, all the creatures of the world, send your energy to HT Kage. Send those good vibes. Send them there. HT Kage, hands up. Take it. Take our energy. All right. That's awesome. Good luck with it. I can't wait to hear more. But folks, be sure to give HT Kage some love. Click that follow button. Go hang out over there. Incredible stuff. And I also want to welcome Ducky Doggy. I'd like to welcome you to the stream. Oh yeah, yes, Ducky Doggy. Thank you for following me today. Well, you're here and I am Captain Coder. Welcome to the crew, welcome to the stream. Oh, Ducky Doggy, thank you for following me. Ducky Doggy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Captain Coder Academy. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. I love answering anything I can. I'll do my best. But yeah, we were talking about professors. I mean, there's always knowledge gaps. What did it say? None of my teachers they were all industry devs. Not my teachers, they're all industry. That's awesome. The school I went to, I only had a few industry devs, and I came from a background of I started freelancing when I was 16. I was selling software when I was a little bit younger than that. But I started freelancing when I was 16, getting hired, making web pages, working in PHP, doing all kinds of stuff. Every streamer should have a song. I wish. Ducky Doggy, I'm so glad you're here, my friend. Welcome aboard. Look. Yeah. Hellraiser, thank you for the doy. Welcome back to the stream, my friend. How you been, Hellraiser? What you been working on? How's it do, my crew? It's gonna be our boss background. Let's create another enemy. All right, we're gonna create another enemy card that's gonna be a regular enemy, so we can actually start building out this game a little bit. We're gonna start building out this game a little bit, okay? And what type of monster do I want? What type of monster do I want? Let's go with the classic enemy. Let's do it. Let's ask ChatGPT actually. Chat, generate a list of. How did you learn all of this? Incredible Gilgamesh. I don't know, man. People just playing around with stuff. A pirate. Dev Donut wants to do a pirate. Okay, we're gonna do a pirate. A chicken. A pirate chicken. Here we go. We're gonna do a pirate chicken. We're gonna go generate some concept art. I like a pirate chicken. Let's see here. Let's just go pirate chicken. I think I have. Am I logged into Leonardo AI here? Pirate Chicago makes us other streamers look bad because we don't have the amazing songs. Look, Giorgio. All you gotta do is open your mouth and let out some air. Sometimes, if you want to sing real high, sometimes there's a little clenching involved to get up to those high notes. But you know, you can do it. I believe in you. So we're gonna do a pirate chicken. Come on, Leo AI, pirate, a pirate chicken monster. A pirate chicken monster as a cartoon. Let's generate this. We're gonna use this as our base. We're using this for inspiration. I'm not gonna use this in there, but I like this for inspiration. Peace on Mars. I had a student write, use ChatGPT top, write all the code for their game, and I decided to let them, since it was a course on gaming and not the programming, and it really helped them in the progress. I let my students use ChatGPT. I have the following rules for using ChatGPT. You have to share your prompt with me. So any prompt you have to share with me, and you can't ask it anything you wouldn't ask me. You can't ask it anything you wouldn't ask me, and you can't ask it anything you wouldn't ask someone else. All right, so we got a pirate chicken. We're gonna use this one as our base image here. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this. Boom. It's gonna be our pirate chicken monster. This thing might have to be another boss because it's so cool looking. Pirate chicken. Let's come back to when we're doing MS Paint style art here. You dealing with bugs? Yeah. So you know, I'm actually of the mind that we gotta really start. You know, someone said this quote yesterday. I think it was over on Pirate Software. Thor is a Blizzard. Let's give a shout out to Pirate Software. I'm sure everyone here knows Pirate Software. Shout out. Incredibly knowledgeable person. Twitch, TV, Pirate Software. If you does live, he's probably on right now. Pirate Software, incredible streamer. Playing First Descendant right now. Does game dev. He also has incredible hair. Shout out Pirate Software. If you're not following Pirate Software, early in the morning, almost daily does game dev. His dad, he used to work for Blizzard. I think his dad might still work for Blizzard. I don't know exactly what it is, but a great quote, and maybe it's not from him, but this is the person who told it to me or first heard it. Whew. AI, ChatGPT is not going to replace your job. AI is not going to replace your job. However, someone who uses AI will replace your job. That was such a, and I was like, I absolutely agree with that. Coffee Cafe says, I'm guessing part of the willingness to embrace AI came from teachers saying you won't have a calculator in your pocket at all times when you grow up. That's true. I really like that quote. I don't know if he said it first, but whoever said that, I absolutely agree with it. I think it's a great thing, a great sentiment, a great statement there. We should embrace it. For what it's worth, I'd say at 50% of my colleagues, not necessarily, I work at a middle school, so we have English teacher, we have math teacher, we have all sorts of teachers, not just comp sci. I'd say at 50% is we can't let students use AI at all. Can't let students use AI at all. All right, so this is our base here. We're gonna use this to try and sketch up, because I don't know how to draw a chicken. So we're gonna use this as a base here for our chicken. We'll add a hat on later. I'm gonna chicken, add a beak here. Boom. There's that line. We'll add some feathering in. Boom, boom, boom. Feathers, 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 feathers. I think I made these lines. Ooh, that came out pretty nice. Feather, 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 feather. That kind of needs to be behind a little bit, so I'm gonna be careful here. Feather it out. We'll add the lower beak in here now. Squawk! Like that. I don't like how that came out. Let's add a beak in like that. Boom. And we'll add a little line here for the mouth there. Let's add a big old goofy eye. Big old goofy. Oh, doesn't like when I connect it. I don't know why that is. Add a little goofy eye in here. Connect it like that. And then we'll add in some wings here. Cool guy says someone using AI will replace, but one person using AI will replace 10 people. I'm not against AI, but I have some issues we should figure out. I think there's some like legalities we need to figure out of like ownership. I think a court in the US ruled recently that it's not copyrightable. Anything you generate is not copyrightable. I also think there are dangers. All right, so I'm just gonna add in a chicken wing here. A big old puffy chicken wing. Let's give it a suit like this one has. Bring it across here. And we're just gonna give it a pirate hat to make it a pirate, but a chicken wings here. I like having wings, make it a little bit easier. And let's give it some puffiness here. And let's draw those feet in. Boom, claw, 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 like that. Claw, claw, boom, claw, claw, claw. Up like that. Boom, we got ourselves a pirate chicken. I'm gonna have to add this hat in last. I'm gonna make it a separate thing and then move it on top of it. But I'm pretty sure this is gonna be our pirate chicken. We're just gonna give it a hat. That came out pretty good. I'm pretty stoked with how that came out. Look, we're going for MS Paint style here. MS Paint style. Let's give our chicken some colors. Kind of like this blue that has in here. Let's try this blue, see if that matches reasonably well. Let's change the stroke here. Stroke, we got to adjust the opacity now back to 100, like that. If I zoom in, and I don't quite understand this yet. I don't quite understand the settings here, but if I zoom in, it actually fills in these spots, these cracks a little bit better. There we go. And let's change our color here to be 100%. I think it's really good. I think about ChatGPT as something, it's essentially, in a lot of ways, it's enhanced Google. It's enhanced Google. Someone even said, and I really like this thing too, someone was saying that ChatGPT is sort of like, it produces oh, I didn't mean to close that. How do I get that back? Path, object, fill in stroke. It produces C quality work, and sometimes C quality work is good enough. It's not always good enough, but C quality work can be good enough. Do you have access to Muse? I'm not even sure what Muse is, so I'm gonna go with probably not. Probably not. I'm not sure. I haven't heard of Muse. Let's do yellow on the beak. Yellow on the beak. I'm gonna make this black here. Yeah. All right, we leaked into the eye a little bit. Let's make this eye white there, and we'll just fill in the pupil with black. There's our eye. Okay, I'm gonna still this color one more time and make the rest of the wings that color. Wingling, 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 wingling. And it's wearing a suit. Let's put a skull. We're gonna put a skull on the suit here. Let's go back to yellow here and get our yellow. Let's reduce the thickness here of that. Fill it in here. We're gonna delete this one real quick and fill it in. The thickness was making it fill in too thick. It was too thick. There we go. Like that. Is there still hope for Unity? Fine to make free games with? Yes, absolutely. I don't think Unity's going anywhere. Here are my official thoughts on it. Tip array man XD. I think we're gonna be fine with Unity. Long term, I think they need to come up with a better model for free to play games and for mobile developers. It feels super unfair and targeting them kind of aggressively. I feel like it was, I'm not sure if their intent. Clearly, any companies. I don't think any company intends to be asshole. Sorry. I know that's the first time I think I've slipped on stream saying something like that. I don't think the company is intending to be jerks and exploit. I don't think they're trying to exploit anyone. I think they just made some major errors in judgment and didn't. I don't know what they were thinking. I think that they really messed up. All right, so there's our pirate chicken. I'm gonna add. Hang on. I don't like that red color. I know. No, this is a family stream. I said the AH word. I try not to say things like that on stream, but so you can tell how frustrated I am. The fact that I called someone, I said anything like that. Yeah. So I feel I don't like to talk that way. It makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable saying it. Everybody gets one. I know. All right, we're gonna give this guy a hat now. We're gonna draw a pirate hat. I wanted to draw a skull on his on the shirt as well, so you know he's a pirate. So we're gonna draw a skull like that. Skulls have upside down hearts for eyes. Is that right? Or should I do X's? I'll just do X's. X's like that. Put a nice skull on the shirt there. Let's fill that in. Boop. With some white, and then let's take this skull and we're gonna move that onto the shirt. So we know, it's how you know. And if I did things right, the head would be on a different layer, so I could put it behind there, but I'm just gonna stick it over here on the shirt. Can I still get the head on a different layer? I think I still might be able to. No, I'm not gonna be able to. That's okay. We'll have the skull here. I want to give him a pirate hat as well. Hugs for the Gam is gonna be okay. I know it's gonna be fine. I'm not worried about Unity. For people just starting out, I still think it's a great tool. Their pricing model is unfair. Let's put a pirate hat. Does this look like a pirate hat? What does a pirate hat look like? Pirate hat. Let's just. Oh, I have a pirate hat here. Hang on. This picture had a pirate hat that's essentially the right size as well. So we're gonna do this hat here. We'll just steal the shape of this one. Let's boom, move this up. Thank you for the raid. Who we got raiding us today? Proton. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend, folks. If you guys don't know, the legendary, the astounding, the incredible Proton Fig. We played Proton's game a little bit earlier here, and we're gonna put a skull on that as well. Let's see if this hat will fit nicely. Folks, if you guys don't know Proton Fig, he's an incredible Commodore 64 guru, musician, incredible stuff. We love Proton Fig, folks. Yeah. Proton, I can't wait to play your next game. I want to get this hat. Get the hat. Group it. Is this gonna fit nicely on our? Yeah, it's gonna fit nicely there. Boom. All right, we just gotta draw. We gotta fill it in. We're gonna add a skull to it. Can we fill this in with black? Proton, what were you working on your stream? My guess, if I had to guess, you were working on your racing game. Is that true? If you have links, feel free to post. If you got a raid and run, feel free to run. I know it's I know how it is. Sometimes you got to raid and run. You got good things on it. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Let's add a skull to this as well. Draw another little skull on here. So our other skull is going to be this way. I don't know why it does that. So there's this weird bug, or I don't understand. If I finish the loop, if I connect it with the starting point, it does this weird thing. If I zoom out, it ends up putting it somewhere crazy on the screen, and it drives me nuts. I don't know why that is. But we're gonna draw a skull here. I'm trying to draw a skull. So the secret is to just draw one line at a time. Draw a skull like that. All right, and we're gonna fill this in with white. Let's zoom. Zoom. Fill it in with white here. Select the white. Fill it in. MS Paint style graphics here, and we'll just plop that on here. Tilt it a little bit. Take our hat, group it. Boom. We got ourselves a pirate chicken. What do we think? How'd our pirate chicken come out? How did our pirate chicken? Look, I'm having so much fun drawing this stuff on this for this game jam. I don't even care if I finish the game. I'm just like, this is so much fun. We might at the end of this thing, we might end up with, folks. This game might end up with a just like a deck builder, but no game. You just scroll through cards and put cards together or something stupid. I'm just having too much fun with all this art that I'm doing. All right, let's convert this to a path. So now vector graphics, look, the coolest thing about vector graphics, infinitely scalable. Look how much we scale. Look at this guy go. Look at this guy. Oops. Too fun. Had too much fun. We can scale it up, we can scale it down, and it don't care. It don't care. 55 is the width that we want. How does this fit on a card? Beautifully. Let's make a copy of this. Here, we're gonna align this center. Group it. There's our dragon. 2 infinite. You need a smaller infinity. Look. This is how you know. Look. This little red spot. I don't know how that happened. That's okay. We got our card here. This is going to be our pirate chicken. You had 98 rounded, 100. You have. Stop telling Draco. Stop telling me these crazy things. I have my viewer count off. It's terrifying to know these things. It's terrifying to know these things, Draco. How dare you, Draco? That's insane. It's, folks, you guys are incredible. That's insane. All of you beautiful people out there, folks, all you beautiful people, I love you. It's too much for me to handle, Draco. Too much for me to handle. All right, we're gonna export our pirate chicken here. Oh my God. Some assembly required. 100 viewers reached. Yeah, we had it freaked me out on Saturday. On Saturday, we had 277. I had to go and look at it. We raided with like 200 people. It blew my mind, Krasenstein. It blew my mind. I don't know. Like, I'm having trouble talking right now because it's too much. Monsters. These are a different type of cards. It's gonna be pirate chicken. Okay, our pirate chicken here. I want a different background for enemies. All right, so we're gonna make another background for enemies. So this is our boss background. We're gonna make another one for enemies here. What is this thing? It's meshes. I didn't know we could do meshes in here. Basically, I'm just gonna change the colors here. Let's try. What do we think about green? How about green and green? Oh, I gotta change this one too. Green. Blue? How do we feel about that for enemies? What do we think about that? Unity mouse link. May I share Unity Muse link? I'm so sorry, Giorgio. Yeah, go for it. Brown is like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I think I like this. Look, this is all prototyping. We're being fast, we're being wild, we're being loose. Because it's Game Jam. Create Unity AI beta. Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize. I saw some news about this. I didn't know exactly what this was. Yeah, that looks really cool too. Cards. We're gonna call this enemy background. Even my naming conventions are bad. This is, look, a lot of bad practices coming on in here. All right, so we're gonna have another prefab here. Come back to Unity and make one more prefab. That's gonna be our enemy card. Enemy card. An enemy card is gonna be almost like the boss card, and I probably should make it so enemy. The main difference between an enemy card and a boss card is the boss card has phases. So each time you hit the boss, it's gonna go to a different phase. With the enemies, they don't have multiple phases. When you hit them, they die. So if I was doing good design, if I really, doing a lot here, I would think about how can I make these things relate? But I'm doing a game jam. I'm building a prototype. When you're building a prototype, this is a not so pro tip of the day. Welcome to Captain Cooder's not so pro tip of the day. When you are building a prototype, it is okay to be fast and loose to figure out how you might do something. Because I've never implemented it before. And so in this case, I'm being a little bit fast, a little bit loose. There's a relationship between a boss card and an enemy card. In that they're going to share all of these things, but the boss cards have multiple subs. And so I might make a subclass, I might make an interface. Really, I should do some of that, but I'm kind of still figuring out what my game is going to be here. And so I'm not worrying too much about the implementation deals. And this is how bugs get written. But we're on a timeline, on a short time here. It's going to be an enemy monster card data. Monster card data, monster card data, monster card data. And then in our monster card controller, monster card controller, monster card controller. And essentially these are identical. They're going to be identical right now, but it helps us distinguish the two. It's going to help us distinguish the two. Giorgio, I'm going to take a look at that link in just a second. Thank you for sending it. Points. And Giorgio, 50 points for sharing that link with us. If we can use Unity's AI to get rid of the monotony of stuff, then I'm game. Like add all the assets in the folder to this array. Create folder structure. Yeah, there's certain things I think for editing and designing and stuff where AI can be... I am a big fan of the idea of AI-assisted development. AI-assisted development, which means to be... Donnie, welcome back, my friend. I'm happy you're back with us. Welcome back to the crew, my friend. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope you're doing wonderful. And thank you so much for joining us. Create a generic UI for a platform game so that I don't have to. Template stuff would be kind of cool. For game jamming, I think it's going to be really awesome. But we also don't want to fall into a trap of not knowing what's going on. So it writes a lot of bugs. Or in my experience, it writes a lot of bugs. The card, let's make this is going to be create new folder. It's going to be enemy cards. And this enemy, we're going to add in the chicken. Create assembly monster card data. I should call it monster. This is going to be our... Thank you for the whoa, Patty Whack. Thank you for the whoa. I wish I could take credit for legendary. I can't remember who said it. Someone in the chat said it, and then we had a lot of fun talking about it. I was like, yeah, this is going to be our boss here. A pirate chicken. So we're gonna have all sorts of. So you're going to a haunted or. So my idea right now is because we have a pirate chicken, we have legendary. I think you're at some sort of overrun farm that's gone out of control. So your quest, this particular mission quest, is gonna be fighting off those things. So. The chicken. What's a good pun for pirate chicken? Let's ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT. This is here. Let's look at an example of ChatGPT not being great. Generate 10 puns related to chickens and pirates. Puns should be 2 words. Let's see if it comes up with anything good. This is hen plunder, beak booty, feathered folly, pirate poultry. Ooh, I like that. Roost raids, cluck cove. A vast nest, ships, wreck, crow's crow nest, barnacle brood. Call him tuna because he's a chicken of the sea. Chicken of the sea, I love that. We're gonna go with tuna. Tuna. Oh, so good. So Donnie, points. And Donnie, 50 points. Call him tuna. Tuna. He's gonna have 2 hit points. No magic damage to defeat tuna. It's going to be our pirate chicken card here. All right, so our enemy card here doesn't have a boss card controller, so we're going to remove that. We're going to add in our monster card controller. We're gonna link up these things. Title, attack, text. Hang on. Properties to get this to pop out in a window. Fun fact, this is something that was really cool. So I have my inspector here. If I accidentally click on something, my inspector goes away. Fun fact, a lot of people don't know about this, or I didn't know, not so pro tip, not so pro. If you right click on a game object, in fact, anything, hit properties, you get an inspector window for that thing that won't go away when you click on other stuff. So I'm trying to link these things together. I have my attack text added in there. Magic, if I click on it, my inspector changes, but I still have the properties for that thing. Add this in here for our magic text. Our art, we're gonna go with pirate. Art, this needs to be a sprite render. This is card art. The card itself is our pirate, tuna. It's looking for, I need to change that. It's looking for a boss card, but this should be a monster card data. We'll save that in here. Chris says, I think it's public January 1st. I think sooner I go to bi-weekly chance, but I forget. Gotcha. This is for Muse. I need to open that up. Let's add our tuna in here. There's our tuna. And then we'll add our icon database. Force update. My tuna text here needs to be moved up a little bit. So I'm actually going to adjust the title here in our prefab, just so it doesn't modify. The other option would be to shrink my monster down a little bit. But there's our tuna card. Like that. Did you know if you can tune a piano, you can tune a fish? Look, it's true. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. I think I got the joke wrong when I said it too, folks. Add an enemy to our scene. And let's move this guy here, move it over. What's interesting, those layers are so weird. That is super fancy, and that's gonna be a tricky thing for the layering to fix. It's gonna be a tricky layer thing that I'm gonna have to figure out. So I have my card background layer, my card text, or my card art layer, but the whole card should actually be behind, like above or behind. We may just ignore that. My damage is backwards here. I see a bug I have. This guy should take 2 physical damage, 0 magic damage to defeat. 2 physical damage, 0 magic damage. So I think card damage, magic damage. I think I have these reversed somewhere. So my enemy card, attack text. I just have them flipped here. So this is actually my magic text. And this one should be my attack text. So I have the names actually backwards here, which means on my boss card, I actually have to swap it out too. So magic text. And we'll come over here to our attack text, and this should fix that issue. There we go, we have the attack. And so on my boss card, I have the same thing in my boss card prefab. Almost certainly have the same thing. Patty Whack with almost 14,000 points, incredible. Incredulous. I don't know if incredulous, definitely not incredulous. Attack text, this should be magic text. This should be attack text. I feel like I'm gonna regret not doing this as a canvas-based game, but we're going for it, folks. This should be attack text. This should be magic text like that. To test it out here, thank you for the thank you. Should I say thank you or no thank you? Thought I had more than that. Donnie, that's interesting. Donnie, did you change your name at some point? You're keep it. Oh, you're keep it as game as we got this. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about it. I haven't changed. It's not too late to change that idea yet, but we'll find out. I didn't know it was a cloud of disapproval. No, Nick and Patty Whack. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes it's a little bit disappointing. One time I redeemed something and it like killed the redeem what like kills all these things on the screen, and I thought that was a little bit sad. Don't worry, Paddywhack. That's okay. That's okay. We still love you. All right, so my legendary boss card. I swapped those out to test it out. Let's update my legendary card here. Let's make it 5 so that we can see the difference. I just want to test it out here real quick. Force this to update. All right, so now it's attached correctly. Before I didn't notice that bug. Before. Okay, legendary. Okay, so we have our tuna. It's a chicken of the sea. When you hover over it, it'll say chicken of the sea, which I think is funny. We got our wounds. We got some character cards. Okay, so we made a lot of progress here. I'm loving this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I hope you're loving it too. Let's do a save. Done a lot of work here. Let's do a commit. Because I forgot to do that. So we're going to commit this in. Bear with me just a second. Git status. Git add. Have I done any commits? Holy cow. Hang on. Move. Git. Ignore. Doi. That's right, Lance. Major doi. Git add. I can't believe I haven't done any commits. Ooh. Git commit -m. Chore. Let's go up a directory. Add, git, ignore, commit, chore, add in card types. And I really should break this into multiple commits. Add in boss, enemy, and deck card. Push that up. Okay. Smaller commits are better, folks. Smaller commits are better. And yes, this will be completely open source, available for you to check out. I got to change the name of this repo, but you can find it. Assembly Racer was the original name of this project. I completely changed it to something else. Now it's going to be called, I think, Pointless is what I'm going to call it. Pointless. That feels like a good name. All right, so we have the player cards, the boss card, the enemy cards, and we can also change the different types of enemies, that type of thing. Pretty happy with how this is going. All right, what do I want to do? I have work in 45 minutes. I have to go to work in 45 minutes. Do I want to try to write some code to implement something? Yeah, Draco, I'm trying to decide if I have time to keep going. How do you push stuff together? I have trouble with being too large. You need to, there's a few things. I use a git ignore specifically for Unity. So Unity has a bunch of extra assets. So there's a git ignore specifically for Unity. There's a bunch of different ones. Git ignore for Unity. And this is gonna reduce the size by a lot for a Unity project. So I think this is the one I'm using here. So we have a git ignore there, and then also git LFS, which makes it so that large files get compressed in a nice way. So git LFS is also a thing you should be using if you're doing, this is for like your non-code objects get compressed nicely onto the remote. So large file storage does some smart stuff with Git. So you'll notice when I was doing Git push, did it say anything here? You'll see a bunch of LFS, Git LFS like output as you're doing a push for the larger files. I hope that's helpful for you. Great question, Giorgio. Great question. Okay. What do I want to do? Do I have time to do anything else? Okay. So I think I'm going to make one more card here. So we have a legendary, we have a pirate. I'm going with farm animals. I think the farm animal theme is what we have now. So we're going to take like a classic enemy and then make a farm animal. So we got chicken, we've got cow. What's another farm animal that I should use? Any suggestions for a farm animal plus RPG-ish trope that we can use? So we got our tuna pirate, our chicken pirate. We got our legendary cow. Le Chupacabra. Le Chupacabra. Is Chupacabra a farm thing? I know that Chupacabra is like a legendary monster. So Chupacabra is like a dog beast folklore thing. It's a sheep eater. It's a sheep eater. Yikes, that's horrifying. So I remember seeing like some mythos stuff about chupacabras. Pig could be like dictator a la Animal Farm, or well, let's go with a pig. All right, so pig. We're gonna do a pig, and then we need like an RPG trope. So pig. So we have a chicken pirate. We have a legendary cow. We have a pig, a snowball, pig snowball, a pig monster, maybe a pig goblin, pig dragon. Pig dragon feels a flying pig. Ooh, flying pig. How do people know about flying pigs? When pigs fly. When pigs fly. Let's do it with a flying pig. We'll hog the spotlight. Yeah, let's do a flying pig. Did I close Leonardo? Let's Leonardo AI. We're gonna do a flying pig. Do a flying pig here. So we're gonna generate AI generation. We're gonna do a flying pig monster. Pig monster cartoon style flying pig monster. What's the name of the other pig? Give the pig goggles with flying pig monster with goggles. I don't know if I can draw goggles. We'll try. Pignardo. That's right. Let's take a look here. Let's see what we get. Let's see if we like any of these as our concept art here. This I like how look. They didn't use Totoro at all. This isn't using Totoro at all. I typed in cartoon, so clear Totoro. Totoro. I don't know. Totoro. This isn't inspired by Totoro at all. None of these are Totoro inspired. These. Let's swap out. Let's see if Dream Shaper. Let's swap RPG 4.0. I haven't used this one yet, but let's check out and see if the different one will tune here. Not using Totoro at all. Sir Porkington. I like Porkington. We got to keep in mind the text has to be Kirby on one, Mario on the other. Yeah. This is why AI is like, I don't know, because look at what they're stealing. All these things they're stealing here. Using without permission, inspiration by. All right. I think I like this one kind of the best as far as the pig face goes. I like the wings on this one. You know what? I'm going to go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one here, just because it has the wings, it has like a goofy face. So we're gonna still. I didn't mean to download that. I meant to take a screenshot. Hang on. Open this up. Screenshot it. We're gonna make one more monster card, and then I gotta hop off. One more monster card, then I gotta go. I believe. Copy to clipboard. Let's come back to our Inkscape. We're gonna paste this in here. And we're going to use this as our base. Let's move this guy up here for our flying pig. Our flying pig, when pigs fly. When pigs fly, I love it. Right, make it a little bit, I don't know why I need to make it. I can just zoom in. We'll make it a little bit bigger. I think it helps with the size here. Okay. Let me get my Wacom back. Get our Wacom back, folks. Where's my Wacom? We got a Wacom Wacom. All right, here we go. Switch to drawing mode. I thought we were zooming in because my mouse had the zoom in on it. All right, so we're gonna draw a flying pig here. Flying pig. I think I'm gonna add the wings second. I'm gonna do a face, a body. So the layers I'm gonna do a face, I'm gonna do a body, and then I'm gonna do wings. Face, body, and wings. Draco, 40 minutes to work. Yeah, 40 minutes to work. We got this. Draco, thank you for keeping track of the time for me, buddy. I appreciate you very much in doing that because it's really helpful for me. Let's add in a mouth here, doing our MS style paint, putting our MS painting to the task, put in some teeth here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let's undo this. I'm like, this is hard to draw on top of. Forgot to set the opacity down here so I can see my lines. Do some tracing here. I think if you do exclamation point rank will give you some information. But since you changed your name, it's missing some of your points. It doesn't track if you change your name. So I think we can get those added to you though. I think we can get those added to you because you were Draco the Boozler before. So we'll go try and get your points back. If you bear with me just a little bit, I will do my best to get those points back. Add in some ear holes here, like that. Big old goofy eye. I love the goofy eye here. Goof eye. Drawing a pupil like that. Let's make this oinker. Big old oinker of a nose. Oinker nose. Boom. Hate that. Draw a circle. Draw a circle. Big old mouth. Like that. I'm just gonna trace it up. Teeth. 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 Tongue. Like that. Alright, so this is gonna be our face. It's gonna be our face. Stealing characters compilation. What am I doing? I don't know what character compilation. Let's see. Points. Draco the Boozler, I think was the last one. How do I check points? Points. How do I check points? Points. I think there's a command to check it here. Give me a second here. I'll figure it out. But we're gonna take this face. We're gonna colorize it, and then we're gonna make the different chunks of this guy. So we have our pig face here. Let's get a body as well. So that's gonna be one chunk of this. One chunk of this. Here, let's add the body as the next piece. You should make the character cards animated. Draco, there's all sorts of things I would love to do. Time. There's not enough time for any of that. We only have, how much time do we got left? Infinite time. No, not true. We're doing Jern Jam 2. Excuses, I know. I gotta make all the art, I gotta make all the music, I gotta make all the sound effects, I gotta make all the programming. It's gonna be that's all, folks. Let's get that in there. Let's make that opacity up to 100. It's gonna be our pig. This monster's cool. Whoever suggested pig, thank you again. I forget who did it, but this was an excellent option. I'm having so much fun with this now. Let's zoom in here, get that. Make that black. Make that black right there. What an incredible suggestion for that. Teeth. Make that piggy. Let's get a slightly different shade of pink for the nose. Host of the jam as a card. Ooh, that's a great idea. Let's make Irish John into an enemy or a hero. An enemy or a hero, one or the other. Let's change this to be slightly gray. The black is just too intense for me. There we go. We're gonna make the eye here. Let's fill that in. Green eye. Got that green eye. Let's look at this color real quick. Take this color. Take this. I want to paint the nose. And the color I want to make it, I want it to be slightly darker. So I can adjust the color this way and this way. So slightly darker nose, just to make it pop a little bit. There we go. Let's make the ears a similar gray color here. So fill in the ear, make that gray, maybe black, or maybe a pink, maybe just a different color pink, like a darker pink here. That actually looks pretty good. What do we think? Look, my skills of an artist. Let's make sure this, forgot to color in the eye. Let's color in the eye here. And we got to color in the nose, the nostrils. Nostril color. Okay. Let's group all these things together. Group it. 34, Thindle! Oh, Thindle. Welcome back to the stream. How's it going, Thindle? Folks, if you guys don't know Thindle, thank you for, Thindle is Thindle. Thank you so much for being here. How are you all? I'm doing fabulous. Any day I can wake up and code is fabulous. We're in a time crunch here because I do have to get going in a few minutes for work starting here pretty soon. Folks, did you know that I'm not an affiliate? But that doesn't mean I don't get to have emotes. Our incredible we have collectible Captain Coder emotes available only on Captain Coder's favorite streamers. You can get your very own insanity. Get your own emotes. If you head over to Thindle stream, you want to get that what emote? Got to check out Thindle. Get yourself a what. Snabble, welcome back to the stream, my friend. How you doing on this beautiful day? We're gonna add a body to our porker here. We're making a flying pig for our game. And so we're gonna add this in here. Our pig here needs a body. So we're just using this image here as a reference to make our MS Paint inspired piggy boy. Give him a little foot back here, like that. Draw out the curves. This guy's a very curvaceous. Add in this here, and then we'll add a paw over here. You know, perfect. So we got a little bit of a body in there. Maybe a lot of bit of a body here. You can add that in. Let's add in some colors to it. Look at this monster. Oh my goodness, this guy is horrifying. We're gonna still this color here. 100 bits. 1,000 is the least you can set it to, unfortunately. I'm about to head to Starfield to pew something. Enjoy your Starfield, friend. Enjoy your Starfield. Thank you for popping in. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're having a beautiful day over there, Thindle. Let's add some winglings to this guy. To use an emote in other channels, you need to sub or buy. Yeah, you need to sub or buy, but you know, I don't mind. Look, you deserve it. We're gonna add a wingling to our pig here. Add a wingling to our pig. I know it's up here, but I'm gonna move it down here. So that's where I want the wingling to be. So we're gonna add a wing. It needs to be on top, so I need to draw the wing separate so I can attach it above. And so I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna draw this wing in here, MS Paint style wings. We're gonna do a wingling. Still that wing. So now we got a nice wingling here. It's a wingling pig. I wonder if, wingling. Take that wing. We're gonna color this wing as well. I could probably remove the line there at the bottom. This is our pig wing. And if I rotate it, get a nice little wing there. Let's make it the slightly different pink. So I'm gonna make it, let's click off of it. I just want the fill. This is disgusting color. Make it the same color as the nose. Slightly different pink, perfect. And we'll add a wing on the back side as well. Add a wing on the back side. Is this a self-portrait? Yes, indeed. No, it's not a self-portrait. How dare you, Snabble? How dare. Let's add another wing in here. You know what? I'm gonna be a little bit lazy. See if I can just mirror this wing here. Let's group that. Can I take this? Can I mirror? 'Cause the other wing looks hard to draw. Can I just mirror this? Object. We're gonna see if it looks okay if I just mirror it and send it to the back. If I mirror it and send it to, there we go. That didn't look too bad. All right, so we got ourselves a wingling pig. Nice. So we got ourselves a flying pig. Sir Porkingstein, freaking great. This came out awesome. How are the colors? All the colors seem to be okay. All right. The opaque, oh, it's because this is in front of it. Okay, so we're gonna group this together now. We are gonna turn this, this is the first game I've ever made where I've done all the art for it. Apply cold water over the burned area. Yes, I need a little bit of aloe vera. I'm gonna need some aloe vera for that burn for sure. Rude. You're a rude, crude dude. No, we love you, Snabble. Snabble, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for making me laugh. Thank you guys. Thank you all for being here on this beautiful Tuesday morning. I know we're not doing Edu Tuesday, but we got the Jern's Game Jam. Jern's Game Jam. It's not too late. It's not too late to get in on Jern's Game Jam. Learn something new. Make a game. Have some fun with it. I don't even think I'm gonna finish, and I'm just having so much fun. Learn something. Folks. This MS Paint is so funny. Have a great day, everyone. Coffee Cafe. You too, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope to see you again. if you haven't followed, look, I normally don't promote stuff. If you haven't followed, be sure to hit that follow. We're back on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday this week. And then Sunday, we have a very special collab stream over at Ferryn Cabinets, where Ferryn is learning to program. If you want to watch live coding lesson, I'm going to give Ferryn a live coding lesson. They're amazing variety streamer. September 24th is when that's happening. So be sure to follow Ferryn as well. If you want to watch that live coding lesson. So this is going to be our pig, flying pig here. We're going to export this image as Porkenstein, Sir Porkenstein, sprites, assets, sprites, cards, monsters. Nope, that's not right. Monsters. This is going to be our flying pig. When pigs can fly. This is beautiful. Pigs can fly here. We're having so much fun making art that we're probably not gonna even make a real game here. All right, so let's take our enemy cards. We're gonna duplicate this. Porking, well, it's Sir Pork something. It was Sir Pork. What do we have? Pig Knights, Sir Porkington. Porkington's magic, so you gotta do 2 magic damage. To Porkenstein, or maybe 1 and 1. So you have to at least have some magic. You have to at least have some hit points in there, like that. Toxic Thief, welcome back, Sir Pork and Beans. Oh man, we're gonna see what it looks like. We're gonna see if it'll fit on there. I love that. That's so funny. Flying pig monster. So much fun is happening. Let's check out what our enemy. Let's call this Porkington. Here, enemy card. Let's slap Porkington on there. See if it comes out okay. Porkington is 1 and 1. I love it. We might need to make Porkington a little strong. So I'm thinking these are like the smaller monsters. So the deck's gonna be full of weak monsters, so medium monsters, and then sort of like some harder monsters as well. And you gotta level up to be able to get to them. 100% backing power. Speaking of backing projects, folks, have you heard the good word? On the screen here, you are witnessing World of Grimm, a incredible collectible card game, fast-paced, 5-minute games. Took me 5 minutes to learn this game. Incredible game. You could backstart it. You could kickstart it here over on Kickstarter if you want to play this incredible game. It's gonna be so good. There's a demo of it. Come over here, click that link, download that demo, download the demo, play it. If you like what you see, if you love collectible card games, consider making a pledge. You can pledge $1 is the minimum. If you want to pledge more, you can get it on this early bird access, $12 here, $12. Look, that's an affordable game. $12 is gonna get you a copy of this game when it comes out, and you're gonna get all kinds of good stuff. Exclusive cards with this one here. Where are the exclusive cards? Where are you? Where'd it go? Exclusive cards if you get this first one that are only available there, but free to play game. It's gonna be awesome. I look away and the graphics are HD now. Yeah, that's right. Coffee Cafe. We upgraded here. So go check out World of Grimm, guys. If you like what you see, if you like collectible card games, it's gonna be awesome. Chapters on the left. Chapters, exclusive Kickstarter variant boost pack. There it is. You're gonna get your own copy of the Corpse Bride, Rapunzel the Wolf, and Snow White skins. Look at these the biker skin for these cards. It's gonna be incredible, folks. Crass, thank you again so much for being here. Thank you for joining us on Saturday for the community showcase. Speaking of which, folks, every third Saturday of the month, we do a collab stream where I invite you guys, all of you beautiful people, to join, share your projects. You got a web project, you got a command line project, whatever it is, game project, hop on stream with me, share your project, show it off, works in progress, absolutely welcome. Join the Discord, share your project, and we'll see it. All right, folks. Whew. And beat Draco, do it. There's still time. Come beat me. I dare you. Are you a bad enough dude? Are you a bad enough dude for Jern Jam 2? The president needs your help. What is it? Bad dudes intro screen. Bad dudes, look. Is this gonna... The president has been kidnapped by ninjas. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue the president? Huh? Are you, Draco? Are you a bad enough dude to join Jern Jam 2? That's okay, Draco. It's okay. I know. We all got the busies. We all got the busies. But folks, join Jern Jam 2. Incredible stuff going on over there. I'm working. That's what we're making today. Today, Thursday, Saturday, we're gonna be working on our project for Jern Jam 2. I am trying to make a deck building card game. We're building, and I'm having so much fun doing art that we're probably gonna end up without any game. But these are the heroes you can play in this game. You got Gandork the wizard. We got Gandork. We got Dirk the Dragon Slayer. Oh no, I thought I closed this program. Do not look at that. You ain't saw nothing. Let's close that. Work messages popping up on screen. How dare they? Add a Boozler card. Great idea, Draco. Great idea. Maybe that will be this guy here. This guy is our rogue type character. He can be the Boozler. This guy is Dork the Knight. This is Gandork. This is just Dork. This is Boozler. And then we also got this beefy guy. This guy is gonna be the Infragnable Bulk. So we got incredible. I'm trying to think of a better name. Bulk is gonna be the name of this character here. Bulk. Boozler special Bamboozler. I love it. We're gonna have a Bamboozler villain. Yeah, so this one's gonna be Bulk. He's inspired by Marvel's Hulk. Not the Incredible Bulk, but he's gonna be the maybe Untouchable Bulk. The Insatiable Bulk. Maybe it'll be the Insatiable Bulk. But our player card, our deck card here, let's add in a Bulk here. He has 4 moves so far. Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from? Nobody knows. He's got the Clobber attack for when it's clobbering time. He's got the Intimidate move. Look at him. Look how intimidating he is. He's gonna intimidate you so good. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? No, I don't. Bulk. I don't want a piece of you. He's got a Rage move. Is jam limited to 2D or does it allow anything? 2D, 3D, one-dimensional games are also allowed. 5D games rules. Here are the rules. Teams of 4 above 4 not permitted. No early starters. Can't start beforehand. You don't have to worry about that one. 1D. Go for the 1D. No extensions. You have to spend time, follow the theme. No NSFW, not safe for work stuff. Please try to stay close to the theme as possible. Look. I know I said you can get off theme if you want to. Look, you just have fun. And then question comments. That's the rules. Criteria. That's how it's rated. And there are prizes. Jern Jam's gonna be fun. But yeah, that's what we're building here. So we got our boss. So I think we have our card types down. I can finally start programming. That said, I do have to hop on. Want to see it? My 1D game has been boom. Done did it. Share link. Sadly, you can't look at it. It's only one dimensional. It's only one dimension. Hard to see with the naked eye there. All right, folks. We are gonna find someone to raid here. We gotta hop off. We gotta find someone to raid. Real quick, let's go check out. See ya. You have only 19 minutes left. We do have only 19 minutes left. So we're gonna go raid finite singularity. Do you guys want to stick with game dev? You want to move to so thoughts. Game dev. Do you guys want to watch someone play game dev? Draco says game dev. All right, let's go raid. Let's see who's doing game dev right now. Tim is a work along stream. Sticks Colors is doing a game dev. We're gonna raid Sticks Colors. Raid. Shout out Sticks Color. First off, everybody, Sticks Color, incredible artist, aspiring game dev, usually works on a team. Sticks made this, itch.io. What was it called? I can't remember the name of it now. Malfunction, or Sticks Color, itch.io. They participated in our game jam. Malware. I wanted to call it something else. Look at these games. Give Sticks Color some love, folks. Sticks Color some love. Check out her. Click a follow. Look at the games. Malware Survivor was made for my game jam. Captain Coder's Learn Your Game Jam. Go play Malware Survivor. We're going to raid Sticks Colors here in just a second, folks. I'm going to get that raid set up. What's going on with the stream this week? Thursday, Saturday, we're going to be back. We're going to be doing more Jern Jam Thursday, more Jern Jam on Saturday. Then on Sunday, ferryn's Cabinet, live coding. And then we'll be back the next week after that. So folks, looking forward to seeing you again soon. As always, keep coding. Keep growing, be the best you can be, and you are welcome back anytime. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.